Hello and welcome to Central Florida Face-Off Tekken 8 Top 8 out here. We are in the midst of this resort. My God, I'm having a good one out here. I'm Foxhound, brought here with the Just A Spirit. Feeling it. How you feeling?
I'm tired, but I already know that these matches are going to get me awoken.
Yes,
as much as it already is. I've been here since about 11:30 a.m., been just chilling around.
Yeah.
But these matches are getting my feet up, getting my spirits up, and I'm ready for even more here in this top 8.
Your spirits up. Put your spirit emotes in the chat if you got them as well. Hey, man, my spirits up. We've been having some crazy spirit bombs out here for Orlando. Orlando native Plum making it to top 8 loser's side over Cffo. We're super happy about that. That's Plum's first top 8, showing Slowpoke taking it over Battery. Really, I got to say, that one was an upset for me. Battery's been really putting in that hard work. And next up, we got a classic.
That is indeed a classic. So we're not going all the way back from Tekken 7, but I think we're going all the way back from Tag 2.
Tag 2.
We got ourselves Jacksonville versus Orlando, 904 Reflex versus NG Obscure. God, please someone sponsor both of them or something.
How many tournaments does this man have to win for him to get a tag on him? You just can put a patch on that hoodie. It will work.
It really is. Like, that's the guy who vibes, literally. We're talking about Obscure, by the way. Reflex is gone. Reflex is retired. He just keeps playing. But Obscure says he's retired, but he can't, he can't keep stop. He keeps going. He keeps traveling. He keeps winning. He keeps making these international upsets, and now he's about to make a more dominant entrance here at Central Florida Face-Off.
Yeah, we thought that we were going to be able to make an entire bracket show up without this man. He showed up at the very last minute into the bracket, though. Had to reseed the whole damn thing.
In an obscure fashion, man.
Yeah, in an obscure fashion, indeed. NG, not new guy. Absolutely not. We are in the next generation, and he's trying to teach the next generation who they got to get over if they're trying to get to the top of this bracket.
Would it be PG now, or past gen?
Could be. No, but you have to beat him for him to be passed, bro. He can't be the past if the future can't beat him.
That's a damn shame.
Yep.
That's a damn shame. All right, guys. First match coming up along. Top 8 winner side. Reflex with the classical law. And, of course, with NG Obscure with the Alyssa. No Wang. But the Alyssa has been doing a lot of damage since the Tekken 7 days. Pause.
Oh, we'll see about all that one right there. Okay, Obscure getting started by taking a lot of hits from the jab string from Reflex.
Names are a bit upsided, but that's completely okay. We understand, but we don't understand that down forward too sometimes as 904 Reflex comes in trouble with the first combo starter, but able to duck the destruction too.
Didn't get the wall splat for it because of the off axis. That's tragic. 904 Reflex has a lot of health and rage.
Has all the resources. Obscure first one to be extinguished out of the heat and goes immediately for the sweep. Reflex still has a chance on air, slides onto the right and gets no nunchucks afterwards.
Nice. Got to go heat burst, and he does have that 10-frame string that will launch, by the way, on heat. Counter hit. Crazy.
Oh, you cannot just whip in front of Obscure like that. He got lucky out of it, but it could be a lot worse just like this. Obscure engaging themselves in heat and goes to destruction hands immediately. Reflex able to sidestep out of there and catches the armor with the grab.
Okay, Reflex trying to keep Obscure with the wall positioning, but unfortunately Obscure gets themselves out.
Oh, that's unfortunate interaction there by Reflex trying to catch the timing, and unfortunately not able to catch the break as the head explodes. Put that one in the counter. I'm
counting throws right now, especially when it's not broken. Obscure absolutely will run those. Reflex running those heat engagers right now. Hammer of the Dragon.
Oh, that is an interesting trade, but Reflex not putting any breaks in the offense. Gets the up 4-3 heat dash, the Dragon Arrow, putting Obscure all the way to the wall. Here comes the Junkyard into the Whirlwind.
Yes, sir. Extra wall slump damage, trying to get Obscure from backing out of here. He does get his way out, though, with the heat dash, no less.
This is going to be a good amount of damage to give in and a good amount of health regained back. Obscure has rage and a couple of great health, but the whip punish comes in, but there's no launch. But the whip punish into the rage art will connect. NG Obscure has a lot of room to breathe and a lot of opportunity to take this round.
That was tragic. Reflex had every opportunity to be able to whip punish that hop kick string, but maybe he can still bring it back here. You know that Obscure's going to run that on you, try to mix it up. Oh my God, you couldn't get him off the floor because the spring kick made your legs go a little bit far back and move the collision spheres as well. Maybe it could be a slow-mo thing. Maybe it could be a Tekken 8 thing. Don't know.
We don't know. Well, you know, sometimes answers will not get answered. Some questions will not get answered. But heat dash coming in. Obscure starting with a really good start here, putting reflex all the way and to range and getting so many chip damage as the chips runs out. And we're going to go to a final round of the game 1. It's winner side, top 8.
Yeah, speaking of chip, got chipped by a throwaway on there. That was a drive-by. Sheesh, the dolphin dive.
Could you imagine a drive-by with chainsaws instead of guns?
That would be awful, but also awesome, believe it or not. Speaking of which, Obscure, of course, knows something about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre after the Texas Showdown victory he had. Can he keep it up with reflex here?
And no duck and a wall setting 2-1, but Obscure just abusing that single backdash into a whiff punish. That Elisa movement is so much in his favor.
Sure, waiting for the second hit of that string, but was able to get the heat smash. And, oh, definitely breaking those throws. We know when he likes to get in the crouch stance that he's going to go for that throw. And if you don't think he's going to do it again, you have another thing coming. That's 2 throws unbroken and very clutch ones as well.
You know what they say about Obscure? My brother in Christ, I will grab you.
To throw? Yes.
Shout out to Afronomical.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. He's checking the notes, checking out what he's got set up for this match. And we saw a couple of pretty wild flip kicks back there, but nothing that I think is unwarranted in this matchup.
Well, he's got to lay off a couple bit of there, especially with a wassating 4 up 3. Vante did expose that and immediately backdash out of the in between the somersault and getting a really good heat engager whiff punish.
Right.
So he's got to be really, really careful with the spacing.
Because Elisa.
And I think it just got even worse.
Yeah, and you know, Dave used to play a lot of Elisa, so that means that Reflex maybe is a little bit more knowledgeable on the matchup because of that, but you got to be able to deal with it. Obscure, though, dealing with these lows to get over them with the hop kick.
Oh, run up, open it down. Obscure denies the spring kick and slides on through. We're looking at a perfect round right now, and no, it was actually not a perfect. All right, I take my words back. It's just a couple chips, but Obscure extending the life lead here and extending the round.
We're on the pseudo-infinite Obscure out here. You're going to see those quintuple backdashes before you get close to him, but he's been much more aggressive in this game.
Ooh, Engager comes in, chops him down, and continues to do so, but Reflex tries to answer back with Engager of their own, but misses the chance.
Back is guaranteed dolphin dive. Obscure moving off to the side. Does get heat engaged on, and Reflex is going to get a lot of life back.
Slide to the right, doesn't get the nunchucks, doesn't duck the heat dash, but Reflex answers back with the flicker of their own and sidesteps out of the hop kick, but no fully punish.
It's tragic. Oh, Obscure got him a little bit floated there. Didn't go for the rest of it. I'm not sure why that is. Both of the characters in rage. Can he get the rage art? No, sir, I was not pressing on you. I got the reflexes.
Reflex dishing the medicine right back to Obscure with the rage art and tells him this is how you connect the rage art.
Tell ya, I never trust anybody as far as I can throw them. And besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
See if he's going to carry on this momentum to the next round. Nice sidestep into the dragon punches, but doesn't fully connect.
That poking game, but you know that Obscure's going to run that down 4-1+2. He's got really good reads on those.
He's trying, but Obscure's just picking every single option correctly that tracks to the left. And that sets Obscure to set point to move into winner's side, or winner's final.
Reflex got hit 6 interactions in a row there. That's tough. Oh, man, Obscure just being so evasive, even in the dual boot stance. Unthrown.
Generic. Down back 3. Tries to go for the Dragon Hammer, but Obscure puts a stop on it and activates Heat Burst.
Got the float with the heat dash. That's going to be a lot of damage. He's going to go for another one of those spikes into some dolphin dive. That's not guaranteed, is it? I don't think you can tech roll.
I have no idea. Ooh, what a challenge. He doesn't get a float, though, but slides on through Reflex. Not afraid of not afraid of when he dropped it, but he could be afraid now because that sets him up in rage.
Oh my God, you ate a whole bunch of the teeth of those. Go to the dentist for that one. Obscure got a little bit of life left. That backdash is doing the work for him, as it always is. Whoa!
Reflex from the brink of defeat, sidesteps out of there and gives him the backhand. Puts him into survival point. Slidu misses out the nunchucks again, but he misses out on the grab break. Another 1+2 for NG Obscure.
Obscure just dashes up and does it again. Reflex, unfortunately, doesn't get the launch punish, but he does get a throw. We're 2-3 for throw breaks right now, not being broken. Not a bad little matchup.
Woo! That crushes the jab, the nunchucks, able to turn the tides, and has a really good life lead now for Obscure. Not for Reflex. Obscure, excuse me, activates the heat, tries to take control back, and goes for the heat smash.
Gotta run this screwdriver, of course. Gotta use that heat when you can. You don't have the ability to confirm that because it wasn't counter hit. Obscure using the down forward 1, and then the magic 4, catching Reflex, stepping. I really thought that was gonna go to a game 3 Spirit.
I really thought so too, but Obscure bringing out the rabbit out of the hat, showing how magic can be done. Shows us he is the Dark Prince after all. He's got some black magic under his belt.
And you know what? We've been seeing this magic show for years and years, and I love watching the same tricks over and over again, but I don't really think that that's what's happening, honestly. I think, yeah, Obscure's he's going to use his throws, but he's really mixed up his offense a lot from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, and we didn't see too much of that backdashing on Yakushima outside of round 1.
Sure.
Just a lot of that chainsaw pressure really
Plus,
working
it's not
for
like
him.
he was pressing magic forward constantly. It was an
No.
actual tool that he really needed to use due to the fact that
Reflex
Reflex was
a lot.
stepping every single time,
Yeah.
whether it's left or right. So what you gotta do?
Yeah.
One of the best homing moves that your character has, which is, guess what? A standing 4.
Yeah, it's,
Now I think about it, there's not a lot of instant homing moves for Alyssa, huh? Except while standing 1+2.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
the chainsaw one.
No, the
Is that
spinning
not-
body into, like, if you push it.
Does she have to do that at a sidestep?
No idea. She can charge it up or not, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about where she like puts the leg behind her head and goes like,
No,
Okay.
it's just like a singular move.
Okay.
not a
I'm not
problem.
sure. My brain is not in that
It's
right
okay.
now. But
It's okay.
regardless,
You know
next
where our
up
brain's
we-
gonna be.
Oh my God!
This is where our brain is.
CEO Taku 2022 rematch. Was it 2023?
2023.
Oh my gosh, time flies,
Time
man.
really does fly.
It slows down. My
From
God.
from a very, very high intensity grand finals, we are going to see the run back here a couple months later at Central Florida Face-Off. We have, I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm just gonna say it. One of the best lings in the entire damn state, the entire damn country.
Yes, sir. You said it correctly the second time right
Day
there.
Street.
Definitely a player that loves to be able to be methodical, chooses their buttons very wisely. You know you're going to see that instant while standing 2. You're going to see a lot of that AOP pressure. But, of course, one of the best Eddie Gordo players to ever do it, Sparrow Jin.
Now,
out here.
they did go up against each other in the very first Juicy Monthly for Tekken 8.
Right.
In which Daystreet did take over Spiro, but Spiro back then didn't have Eddie. We haven't seen a Spiro versus Daystreet versus Ling versus Eddie. We've seen Ling versus
Yeah.
Paul. So we'll see how this changes completely. And we haven't really seen this matchup in quite a while. Ling versus Eddie? When was the last time we've seen a Ling versus Eddie?
And it's been a really, really long time. I have to think about ideas like, what can Eddie do to get out of AOP? You know, he's got full cross down forward 3. He's obviously got quarter circle forward 3. I don't think you're just doing that out there. Obviously, he's got some great lows. Those long legs really, really help a lot. But
Yeah.
I think back 2, not great for that. But kind of a high mid, well, at least when we're talking about AOP.
Right, and you know who's very much an expert when it comes to using AOP
Right.
and executing it at the right time.
Exactly.
Miss Daystreet over
Right.
here. So we'll see how many moves she's going to evade and how many moves that she's going to blow our minds up with.
Yeah, she's been doing really well with being kind of amorphous on whether or not she's going to be in the pocket, stay right close next to you, or if she's going to back off a little bit. She's really fine-tuned her spacing game as of Tekken 8, and honestly as of at the end of Tekken 7 as well.
All right. They are starting here. Another winner's top 8. First to 2. And winner will meet NG Obscure in winner's final. Regardless, any of these players will make a very hype winner's final against Obscure.
Absolutely, we're going to make some beautiful music for you out here. What's the opening gambit? Sparrow Jin got to run that down forward 3. That is a guaranteed crouch throw. Doesn't go for the heat engager, though. The Terremoto.
Terremoto, the earthquake coming in early, and the ground is shaking even further as Spirojin puts Daystreet into the wall slam position and hands us out some 7 golden letters.
That's a 13-second perfect. That's less than 2 seconds per letter.
Woo! Hold on, Daystream might be dishing out the same thing here, starting off with a counter hit while standing 2 and about to send Spiro Jin all the way to the other side of the wall.
Nice realignment on the end of that combo as well, and guaranteed side step 4 off the end of it. Spiro Jin using the heat burst to try to be able to get back, uses the heat smash, try to get out, and there we go, the heavy 50-50s.
Wanna block? And go right there, Daystream sending the heat smash right back into you and caught Spiro Jin mesmerized with the Hypnotist mid. Daystream, quick answer back for round 2.
The risk reward is definitely in your favor when you have the opponent's back to the wall when you're in Hypnotist stance. Look at Daystream thinking, oh, you want to backdash? Let me get you hit by these lows. Spiro Jin could have got wall standing 1-3 there? No.
I don't know.
Because I think maybe she's recovering crouch. Oh my god.
The Phoenix arrow comes in, give you a slash kick, and then it crushes your dreams, and that's how Daystream secures this match points.
Piercing right through Spiro Jin's heart, but I imagine that we're going to be taking flight, speaking of which, already launching up into the airwaves.
Dude, her timing with while standing 2, charged up or not, is unbelievable.
You already know. We called it before the match even started. Daystream trying to make it iffy on whether or not she's going to finish these strings, whether they've got heat dash or no. Another one of the wall standing 2 counter hits. Didn't get the follow-up for the guarantees. Spiro Jin does have a lot of gray life left to be able to get back.
Has all the resources, trying to go for the mix-up with the up forward 3. Spiro Jin still alive, but unfortunately unable to close it out as a down forward 1 will secure Daystream game 1.
Down forward 1.
Is that down forward 1 or down forward 2?
I think she used down forward 1 to get herself in the back turn to kill that. Yeah. Down forward 1 really evasive, beats a lot of jabs in a lot of situations.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
And beats a lot of jabs going into back turn. You don't want that. It's rough. It's such a great tool. It is a little stubby.
Get ready for the next battle.
How dare you? This man catching me monologuing over here. All right, we got the Coliseum of Fate. Can Spiro Jin bring it back to game 3 as he's going down to the loser's side?
On the blueprints, this is on Eddie's favor due to the movement buff. But we are talking Spiro Jin versus Daystream. I don't think they're going to give any room to breathe.
I agree. They definitely want to stay close to one another, especially with Eddie's new kit. Ooh, you got cartwheeled on, and we're moving all the way over there.
Oh, moving ourselves into the left side. We're not going to get the wall just yet.
Okay, just a down forward 1 and maybe try to do a little bit of keep out. Daystream using the 4-4-4 to get out of there in the Hypnotist mid, Hypnotist low right after.
Spiro Jin wakes up immediately with the wall standing 4, has the driver's seat right back, closes out the distance and activating the heat burst. Daystream retaliate backs with the heat dash, but out of heat and out of momentum, but Spiro Jin right back at you. Both of them may have been no utility, but Spiro has 2 stocks on deck. And the armor crush to come on through and gave him the victory.
Yeah, he whiffed the throw, and then after the throw whiff, had the time to be able to get the armor. Very beautiful. Spiro Jin has been doing Terremoto into the Hell Sweep a couple of times, and oh my god, it's a mirage. Your health bar getting sabotaged.
Call me a hallucinate. I may be seeing things, but Spiro Jin unable to see the grab brick with a 1+2 with Wang's Waning Moon.
Yes, sir.
Back 3-3, launch punishable now.
Punishable by the cross-lifting palms. I think that's going to be a kill right there.
Oh, that's 100% going to be a kill after this Storming Flower because Daystream is blooming.
And we got thunderous applause out here for Daystream as well. Spiro Jin just going for the first hit of while standing 1 to get it started. Trying to get some counter hit tips. Hey, nice sidestep.
Ooh, the empty jump with the up forward 3 called out the Spiro Jin classic. Unable to get a tornado flip because the hopkick will award him that. Daystream immediately wakes up with the wall standing 4 and changes the momentum.
Woo! Yes, sir. The Mandingo stack number 1. Heat. Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, that was so scary. But Daystream able to recompose and activating the heat and goes immediately for the heat dash. Here comes the drive-by. The Phoenix Smash comes in and goes with the Storming Flowers. Phoenix Smash, by the way, not related to Paul, but Daystream coming in with the 2 rounds up. It looks like the Phoenix is rising.
Absolutely. Daystream getting that punish from that long range of the whip Terremoto. Oh no, they couldn't get that. Spiro Jin not flying away with this one just yet. Daystream trying to get a lot more of this. Oki does get the sidestep into the 1+2s. This is some rough stuff. You got to take a quick mix.
Oh,
He didn't let it go.
He didn't believe, but Spirogen still okay. Has all the resources, and now he's activating Heat. He's got a chance with 30 seconds to play, but Daystreet's challenging back at the back 3-3s. No counter hit, but Daystreet able to counter that with the defense and closes it and taking the set 2-0.
Now, it's really interesting because it looked like Sparrow had hit her in the back. And in Tekken 8, a lot of different things have happened. Like, you can hit somebody in the back with the first hit of the string, and then they will be able to turn around by the second hit. And it's just odd because it feels like normally back 3-3, the knee hits you in the back, you just go bam, bam, and it's going to work. But then not in this situation.
I don't think back 3-3 is natural anymore, right?
No, but you can't turn. But in most situations, so what I'm saying is she was in the middle of turning around when the first hit of back 3 hit her. And then because she was in the middle of turning around, it hit her, but she turned all the way around already. Whereas if it had hit her like earlier, then she wouldn't have been in the middle of turning around and back 3-3 would have hit. I'm 90% sure that this information is correct. You can feel free to tell me if I'm not at Foxhound FL, you lab demons out there.
You know, he wants to add that in the spreadsheets, you know.
Please spread my sheets.
His, though, not mine. His.
Listen, I put a lot of time into those spreadsheets. Right? And these players put a lot of time into getting into this far. We're now into loser side top 8 coming up. We are looking for the homie Plum.
Top 8 Plum.
Top 8
Yo,
Plum.
look at that dude.
My man is ripe.
Look at that dude. Is it Plum and Shy? No, it's Plum full auto.
No, it should be Plum full auto. And then Shy versus
Shy
Slowpoke. We're going Shy the Ruler and Slowpoke first.
Gotcha.
Then we're going to run Plum and OD full auto. But yeah, let's just talk real quick about how these guys were able to get here. Shy the Ruler taking it over Brawl Sack to be able to make it to this side. And Slowpoke taking it over the Orlando favorite Battery. And then Slowpoke's been playing a lot of different characters, mostly King. He's been talking about his PS5 pad maybe not giving him as much consistency as he would like, but look at him now. He's in top 8, so looks consistent to
That's
me.
a couple wins in the Juicy Weeklies as well. You can't deny that. Slowpoke has been doing some work. I've seen it in the Juicy banner with the King.
He's got that wave dash on point, and yeah, he just poked his head out, and it was not a slow bracket for him. He was able to make it out. He was also able to beat RZA to be able to get here as well.
And you know, both of them actually have something in common because both of them actually. So Shy sent RZA the losers,
right?
And the Slowpoke eliminated. So we already see that Shy has a good amount of history with the King matchup due to the fact that Florida rivalry with him and RZA.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he's able to keep that momentum, keep that playstyle the same against Slowpoke. Or is he forced to, change out of his hand?
Slowpoke could also go for the Dragunov. I've seen him play Dragunov as well, and it really is dependent on what he is thinking is good for the matchup for Lee Chaolan. And I feel like there are not a lot of people that are very strong in the Lee Chaolan matchup. You feel like there's not as many people that play that character in Tekken 8?
To an extent. There's a lot of people, trying out Lee. But when it comes to those Lee loyalists, they stay with Lee.
Of course.
I've never seen a Lee loyalist go out to a different character to play another character full time. They've always stuck with Lee, regardless if it's, high tier, low tier, mid tier. Us Lee loyalists are different. But to an extent, right? We're talking about Shy as well.
Right.
He has multiple characters under his belt, obviously mostly known for the Lee and the Lei back then. But he's been sticking with the Lee for the most part. Sometimes he's been changing it with the Fang. So we'll never know. I feel like that's like Shy all the time, right?
Yeah.
We know that he's going to pick Lee, but he could just throw us like a backhand. I was like, hey, here's a different character.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'll go Brian, or I'll go Fang, I'll go Law. He's got Shaheen, obviously.
All the side characters.
Very strong. And his just frames have been on point. Usually, you see in like the first round or two, you see that down 4, neutral 4 just frame come out of him. And he gets that big old, from Shy. You get that down 4-4, the low high that goes into the heat engager if you got the just frame.
I thought you said CD4. I was like,
no.
What?
Down 4, neutral 4.
No, that's just the heat engager.
That one.
Started
That's exactly
off,
what I was talking about.
Down 4 into the machine gun picks. But those are the down forward 1-2.
Nice, and he does get those pickups right there. You know that the character specialist Shy the Ruler has got those on deck.
Misses out the micro step. Nice block on the 4-4 neutral too. It is not 14 anymore. Nicely done for Shy to realize that only while standing 3-3 will do. And also to realize that 4-2-1 ain't gonna connect on me because he's gonna duck. I think that's gonna add Slowpoke's knowledge here. He might be going to 4-2 into the down 1 instead. So we'll see how Shy's gonna to compose himself. Ooh, that back sway Hitman stand to the upward forward cartwheel to get himself the eating engager guaranteed.
The double slide. Slowpoke was being really careful about choosing his buttons, and he was moving a lot, but Shy was just catching him every single time he wanted to move, and then yikes.
That's all guaranteed. Hello. Slowpoke looking in trouble right now, not trying to find any openings. So Shy's defense and offense is matching perfectly right now.
Giant swing right there, maybe to get him to guess incorrectly, but now you have yourself with your back to the wall, and that is going to be an explosive mistake.
Yeah, feel the exploder coming in with the wall running 3-4. Nicely done to block the slide, but will not get a launch out of it, but he's going to restart it with the wake up down 4-2. He's going to get a combo out of it as well and should be able to close it out.
That's the King Classic, absolutely. Sit there and duck and then just send the gut punch, the full crouch down forward 2. I'm happy to see a bubble on the side of my man Slowpoke. He likes to be able to slow it down.
Yeah, and the fact that is the way that Slowpoke is able to turn the tide around is you get one grab. Just get one good grab, you have the driver's seat. Just like that, and Slowpoke completely showcase that.
Doing really well using the 4-forward 1. Got to get that punish. You know, stomach smash is okay too. Technically a punish. A little bit of the Jaguar stuff. Can he get the pickup? Yes, he can. And a wall.
Throwing it down. Shy's positioning right now, not looking too good. Slowpoke still doing that 4-4 neutral 2 into the burning lariat, but Shy able to spring kick out of there with the 4-2-1.
Oh, he almost got the, never mind, he did get the whiff punish, and Shy did not even feel the need to use rage, did not feel the need to use heat. He said, I've got this timing catch right here. He would have kept going with the infinite kicks at the end there to close it out as well.
Yeah, he would have committed on the 50-50 of mid or low.
You got to.
He was gonna do it regardless. I thought he was gonna go for a double slide.
Fair. And we both got hit.
Yeah.
Just like Slowpoke. We've seen a lot of this stage already.
Hey man, it's fate.
Yes, sir. And we in the Coliseum of it.
Slide again, gets the guaranteed up back 3 afterwards, but Slowpoke still trying to do that 4-4 neutral 2, and Shy's got it locked down, it seems.
That was a very nice float for Slowpoke. Slow float here. Let's go.
Hitman said 1+2. What? He still had enough recovery time to block the Hitman stance 3.
I think it's because he was recovering crouching in that situation. Nice. Good to get the launch, though. Runs up with a tomahawk. It gets broken. Sidestep. And not the alley kicks. Man, he really had that one, but he just chose the wrong option.
Yeah, he continued to go for it, but Shy was ready to block the second hit and punish it perfectly. And continues to do so with a repeated sequence with the wall standing 2-3.
God, the carry we got over here. Shoot, cash and carry. Finna cash out.
Slowpoke doing a great job poking Shy away. 4-4 neutral 2 gets the counter hit with the lariat. It's going to do a lot of damage. But the pickup doesn't get the full connection with the wall standing 2-3. Shy trying to get the control back after the heat dash.
Doing a good job mixing up his timings as well. And you docking? Oh no, none of that.
Interesting. He closed out the range instead of going for 4-4-3 guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
Gets a float combo, but drops it instantly. Shy still has a really good job of just closing the range, but Slowpoke doesn't want to have any part of it. Gets a guaranteed combo with the wall down 4-2-1.
Wave dashing on him like we were talking about earlier. Down 3 getting sidestepped. You know, we talk about how linear that move is. Oh, he just missed the very last hit of the Acid Rain Spirit.
Could have been thunderous, but Slowpoke with the heat smash, making some noise into the Jaguar Rush into the overhead, and Slowpoke able to close out the round with the alley kick this time and has the with the round lead.
He got the hop kick. He just used the heat instead. Wonder what would have happened if he had gone the other way with it. Nice little flicker jabs. A lot of people don't use that, but my man Shy the Ruler is on top of it.
Once the first hit is connected, every single other one's guaranteed as well. Shy just didn't believe.
No.
Completely understandable, by the way. We're running 3-4 into the 4-4-3. We got ourselves a set point versus survival point. Can Shy close it out to move on to loser semis, losers quarters? And so far, it's starting like a good beginning with the wake up while standing 2-3.
Sorry, trying to punch that ticket to elimination station. I think he's going to wait for the heat dash. Oh, he got the miss trap. 4-4-3, you so happy that you didn't wake up backwards. Oh my goodness, but the acid storm, and that's going to turn violence into violins. It's going to send it to the end of it.
And the strings have strung out because the musician plays his last tune. But so far, we're still going to get an encore because Shy will be coming back later to play Loser's Quarters and eliminating Slowpoke.
My man got it on the pad right there. He run those fingers like he's running a Stradivarius, and he is just throwing bows out here. Man, Central Florida face-off, it has been a stacked bracket. When you're in these regional brackets where there so many of the killers come out, the talent pool is really like clutched together, so every match is just a banger. We try to record as many of them as we could so that you guys could be able to check them out later on. Full Auto and Plum. Full Auto winning the rock, paper, scissors to get his side. What side does he like?
I believe Auto likes P1 a lot more than P2, which sets Plum. Top 8 Plum. I'm going to start calling Plum Top 8 Plum from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you know how it feels,
you can't stop it.
Now you know how it feels. He's known as, hey, production, can I have a request? Instead of Plum, P-L-U-M, can you do P-L-8-M?
Oh, well, I like that actually. You know, we outrank you here, Plum. Right?
Yeah, can we change
production outranks you.
Yeah, production listens to me.
Wow.
P-L-8-M. P-L-8-M.
Oh, we got jokes out here, but we mostly got love out here for our boy Plum making it top 8 first time. OD Full Auto though, no stranger to the top 8.
The number 8, not the letter A, number 8. Yeah, top 8 Plum, let's go! Look at all the people behind Plum right now. Everybody's supporting the homie.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, look at that smile on his face right now. I'm calling him out. Yeah, look at it. He's feeling the top 8 energy. This is a whole different power up from Plum right now. I'm telling you right now.
Now, you know, he made it really, really far at CEO this year as well. He was one of the furthest reaching.
No, not 65th.
I think it made it in the 40s, if I'm not mistaken.
49, I think?
Yeah, listen, you know, I'm retired from the numbers game right now, but what I do know is he was one of the farthest reaching Floridian members in our own state tournament major. So that's nothing to sneeze at. And of course, he's popping up out here for us. Full Auto, though, showing out with the Jin, was very impressive in his run leading up to this. We got to expect that Plum is ready, though, with all the Jin players that we've seen and that he plays week after week at Boardwalk Bowl.
Yeah, he has multiple Jin experience with you because you call him G-Side. We got Little Empathy, we got Mei, but now you full in. Do you have the bulletproof vest to go up against Full Auto?
Okay, Full Auto finishes the 2-1-4 string as his first gambit. You got to stop doing that, my man. Luckily, he didn't get launch punish for it, though.
He does have the choice. Down 4-2, winning the breach shot, but Shredder kicks will. But Full Auto keeping all the pressure. The range 0 into Depraved Savagery. First one of the set.
He was definitely depraved and deprived Plum of that round as well. Down to, you already know that one is going to happen. That's a scourge of your own life bar. He still got some extra to go. Got him in the corner. Forward. That's the button that saved Plum's life and is going to save it again a few more times. I'm sure of it.
Ooh, the stance cancel into the Demolition Man. But unfortunately, he's going to get demolished after this heat burst from Full Auto. Able to get a full spike. And he gets another spike afterwards and double down to Depraved Savagery.
The dive kick. Oki messing him up out here. OD Full Auto does use the heat smash. Goes into the down 2, trying to push down at his blows. Didn't go for the rest of the 10-hit combo, but man, he's really good at going, I'm doing this string, forget about it.
Oh, the Samsara, the black, the wing, the uppercut from the round start. Full Auto is making a prediction right now, making that prophecy, but Plum's gonna try to fight out. He's down 2 rounds, but he's not out of the count yet. 2-1-4 comes in after the delayed counter hit comes through. Plum able to step, activating the heat burst. Down 1-2 into the balcony break. This is going to be a huge amount of damage if he's done correctly, but Plum drops it. Able to get the step, but doesn't get the whip punish.
Oh, OD Full Auto breaking them throws. OD Full Auto now in the driver's seat. Forget about it. Fully automatic. This is a manual hard drive we got going on here. This is transmission going on.
The clutch comes in, the perfect shift paddles. Man, oh man, Full Auto is on overdrive.
He destroyed the first 3 gears of that transmission. It's nothing but
But he didn't even go above, he didn't even go below 3. He went straight from 1 to 4. It's not even fully automatic. It's not even top speed. He still got 2 gears to go.
Bro, Blackwing uppercut round 1 and round 3 is beautiful. I love it. Let's see what we can do now if we have descended into Plum subconscious. I want to hear y'all here from Plum, Orlando native. Let's get it. Wow, we got boos for Plum. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And you know what? The oohs and ahs comes in because we got another round start. Blackwing uppercut misses out the spike. Will not get any layers, but Plum had the back turn, but will not fully expose it. Armor to armor. Breaking the glass.
Well, he uses the heat smash to get out of there and goes for the Depraved Savagery. Purple ground, forward 4 whiffing, unfortunately, and that's 2 Depraved Savagery back to back, and he's got the back turn combos unlocked. No, I guess he doesn't. Commentator's curse. All right, we thrust in. Can we go downstairs and get something extra? Yes.
While running 2, we're gonna break it. We're going into the sands. Plum has a lot of great health to recover. Hammer the gods into 4-4 and to the down 1-4. Plum securing the first round in the second game.
In Hammer Fist, we trust. The down 1 to finish out the rounds are beautiful, but unfortunately, got to be breaking those throws out here. Cannot beat the allegations of Florida not breaking throws.
Oh, Demon Paw engage into the 4-4-3, but Plum's not ducking just yet. 2-1-4. Plum not ducking, but he is indeed pressing. He's stepping. It's not pressing just yet. Now he decides to strike, but it doesn't get connected.
Again, he stops the 10-hit string right there. Beautiful use of the throw. He's going to have to run up in there and get some heat going on. Never mind. He's heating up. He's going to go with the shredder kicks, and here comes the heat. Can he get over to that wall?
He does. He slides on 3, pushes him further, but the down 2 will not get blocked. Scourge will secure Full Auto's first round in the second game.
If he had blocked the Scourge right there, he would have got wall. He would have had everything. But the right leg of the Forbidden One popping over, sidestep by Plum, doing the work, but unfortunately not getting the best of it.
He tried to counteract with the armor, with his own armor, but Full Auto delayed it, so he got the better trade. Nice step into the left, but doesn't get anything as Full Auto just retaliates back with a heat smash, and that sets him into set points.
Heat engages into Hell Sweep, and what in the googly boogly?
And he still picks it up?
We still got those. Crushing Wind. Got some extra plus frames on the end of it. He's trying to slow him down, use the 2-1, and use the down 2 to try to catch him from backing away. What another beautiful back sway, but unfortunately he can't get it. Damn, those power crushes.
Oh, talking about power crushes, the throw gets crushed with his own throw. Down 2, the full combo. Scourge is gonna leave a mark.
All right, he didn't get launched up there again, but the full crouch sweep, getting dive kicked on, and Demon Paw is going to send you down to Hades. The river Styx is going to run red with Plum's blood, Plum juice out here, but Full Auto, fully automatic, driving overdrive into top 5.
Man, at this point, it's not even fully automatic. It's fully automatic with some hollow points, man, because that was some damage. That was, let's say, in this loser's run, I would say that was a kind of teaser.
Honestly, I mean, and what's crazy in that last round, we had so many, you were talking about hollow points. Plum had so many armor-piercing rounds right there, but unfortunately, they just bounced off of OD Full Auto in that last round. Tragic for our boy Top 8 Plum, but
yeah,
it was a good set regardless. And OD Full Auto, specifically his choices of the down 2s and the hell sweeps and the 2-1s and the 10-hit combos as well, very well timed, very different.
Definitely a lot of knowledge checks as well that Full Auto decided to throw out, especially with the 10 string, because after the 10 string is always going to be the double split kicks, the down 3-3. You can low parry it, it's very reactable. But also 1-3 down 4. He got caught. Well, you know who else got caught? Shy got caught by picking rock. Levi winning the RPS here on our next losers match. We have ourselves another juicy classic.
Oh, we got the CEO of Central Florida Face Off right here, making sure that everything is up to code in the rock paper scissors match out here. Yeah, double check it. I'm pretty sure it is 2 out of 3 for RPS for TWT, if I am not mistaken. I had people remind me about that a couple of times. You know, Shy like, you got it, bro.
Hey, just saying, coaching is allowed if we're gonna follow TWT.
That's true. Yo, where's Fear at? You know Fear waiting in the wings.
It's TWT. I'm allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. Just saying.
Yeah, you get 60 seconds in the middle of the game.
Oh, that makes so much of a difference. That's crazy.
There is certainly some controversy about that, but I don't think that these guys are going to be using any of that over here. There's some old school, old heads out here. And Orlando versus Jacksonville is certainly a crew battle that has been in the making many times. He pulls up the 904.
We got the 904 versus the 73.
Yes, sir. Atlanta 7-3.
Yeah, you heard me.
I know that's your name, but you ain't got to be shy about it, baby. All right. I know we got lots of people out here who like my man Shy the Ruler for this set.
Oh, okay. Orlando's repping out, but what about for 904 Reflex? Who we got? Nobody.
Oh
we got
God.
some favorites in here. Okay.
904 Reflex was always kind of a villain of the scene anyway, so it's to be expected that maybe he doesn't get as many cheers as jeers, but that don't mean nothing to him. He's still gonna put it
Man,
in.
Levi wishes he was a heel. He can't be a heel. He wishes to be, but he can't.
I don't know. I've seen him put that heel into many people's backs, especially when he gets the sidewalk into the junkyard combos.
Get ready for the next
I
battle.
love that wall combo every time.
It's
man.
super
It's
cool.
so satisfying.
I'm always mad when I get hit by it, but I'm like, damn, this thing is
It's so cool.
All right, my man Reflex with the Hollywood shades on. Shy the Ruler as well with the infrared. Let's see if any of that going to make any difference.
Shy trying to start off with a pulse blade. Round start. He wants that heat engager. He wants to be on fire. He tries to do it again. And now he switches up the options, going for the low this time. Tries to step, but Dragon Hammer nails him down and clips him.
He ran the sidestep button instead of just running a sidestep. Oh, that was a punch parry, not a kick parry. So you can't be able to get out of this corner that easily. Oh, and then he's stepping on the toes.
There's the heel. That's the heel turn right there.
Yep.
Whoa, what? Back 3-3 into the down forward 1. Double down the down forward 1. Hasn't gone for the low, and Reflex is ready for it and challenges with the down forward 1 of himself. Able to secure himself the flow combo and the positioning, but Shy able to get that whip punish out of the slide, and with the wall standing 2-3, securing himself a full combo.
Very interesting, not choosing to go for the longer wall carry with more back twos. Maybe he thought the wall was a little bit closer. The deadly edge, though, going to send him over into the corner. Oh my God, but not in the way that he wanted.
No, and Shy able to escape catastrophe, but Reflex trying to add a little stop sign with the heat burst, but he steps out of the armor and wakes up while standing 3-3. He's unable to duck, but the flicker comes in for Reflex. He's going to get a full combo with the wall splat.
Oh, if he wasn't erased, that didn't kill, but oh my God, he was on that one right there.
With the re-wall splat of the screw too, that's insane. But the Dragon Dart by Reflex with the up forward 3, able to engage himself in heat, but Shy with his defense looking so clean and able to block the slide, but unable to finish the combo.
Ooh.
But he's going to restart with the down 3-3.
That's the Kissimmee reset right there. Kiss him with your foot as well. Back 3-3, you got to expect it. Shy the Ruler does slide his way out of there. Slide the Ruler.
Round 4. Fight.
Nothing so far. Reflex ducking. With the wall standing 2 comes in for Shy, able to get full wall combo with the forward 4-1 as the tornado flip in the wall. So he's going to add a little bit more pressure here. Doesn't believe the flicker again.
Well, that was straight DVD icon in the corner right there. Reflex whipping the down forward 1 over there. And Shy tried to go for the Miz trap, but he didn't have the space. Reflex didn't believe in the rest of the string. Unfortunately not. Shy breathing heavy. We're on final round.
Game 1, final round. Shy able to bring it back. He gets the trade, but he doesn't get the pickup. And Reflex takes it like a bandit and steals it right back with the somersault.
The 904 robbery out here. Oh my God, he almost got wall splatted. Shy the Ruler's pulse blast, getting sidestep. He's not going to be able to get his heat going at this rate.
Oh, nicely done to punish the somersault with a down forward 4-4, activating heat, and the Reflex able to counter right back. stopping the offense. We got 30 seconds left to play. Shy able to bait out the heat smash, but he got Magic Pixel to work with. Unfortunately, the Magic will not show up as Reflex shuts it down with the Stinger.
That's the difficulty with the DSS stance. It is so frame tight in so many different ways. It can be tough to know whether or not you should be ducking or not, because the highs are amazing, the mids are amazing. There's not very many good DSS lows, but he's got DSS throw as well. It can be difficult to figure out which side to step because there are just so many options and they come so quickly. And these law players, these long-time law specialists, have really figured out how to lock in and keep their options on block, on hit, and just stay super tight with their offense.
And not just that, Reflex is so good by changing up the timing. When he's in DSS stance, he either releases it mid DSS or the way end.
Yeah.
He's so good at that. But Shy, he's very much aware of the timing, and he's so damn good with stepping out of it and activating heat. But this is where Reflex shine, and that's where Shy shines also. Like again, you talk about Florida players that knows how to sidestep, it's this player right here.
Missed the hit confirm on the 4-2-1 earlier, but he is confirming that he hit that hop kick on my man Reflex and is going to get up in that round count.
Keeping it tried and true with a Florida hop kick. Shy able to get first blood into this game number 2, and Reflex able to block their ankles. Low pairs to down 3. He's going to get the combo all the way with the bicycle kick, but will not get the wall splat. But this time he'll do it with the back 4-3. Here comes more damage, steps on him, tries to double down, and we're switching positions.
Shy was able to get under that frog, man. And then the G-Clef cannon. Oh my god, all of the amount of damage that you're going to take from this one. He not ducking. You know he not ducking. No launch
no
for that.
Launch.
Do it again.
Yes,
why would
sir.
you do it twice, though? I understand why you would do it the first time, but why would you do it twice, though?
Because that's Reflex. You know he would have done it twice.
He's going to do it.
Ooh, Hitman stands 1+2, able to stop the interruption by Reflex. We are now seeing Shy on, survival point. Ooh, you ducking?
Yes, sir, he is. Going to get another of those flip overs after the guarantees. Going to go for the heat smash. If he had done the heat smash, it would have been the exact same animation as the move that he did, but he would have got more hits after it and didn't have to guess again. But he kept it nice and low risk and kept it together.
Yep, and nicely. You know what's crazy as well, that he did down back 3, which is the safest load that he has, other than down 4 because it's -14. But down back 3 would leave you -12. Levi, out of all the options he has, is just wall standing 4.
Yeah.
Every other option, which is wall standing -13,
Yeah,
he could just do wall standing 1-2,
Yeah.
or into wall standing for a DSS. But Shy, playing safe as he could, chose out the best option.
No, I love
that secures him into equality. It is now 1-1. 904 Reflex ducking again. All the way up to the wall. Wall standing 2-3 to drain the flip, but once. Oh my
He didn't send it,
god.
but he got the American reset yet again, and we're flipped over. He's got the timing perfectly for those. Didn't go for the slide, but man, as linear as that move is, the third hit still hit Reflex on the side. That was a damn shame.
It is a damn shame. The hurt boxes releases with both of the players press something.
Yeah.
Both of them stepping at the same time. Shy riding the momentum with this low parry. Double it down. We're going to activate the heat. We're going to extend the combo. We're going to extend the rage. But Reflex not ducking this time. Not yet. Wall standing 3-3. He's ducking that time, but doesn't get the wall standing 2. We'll get the wall splat out of the back turn, and here comes more of this combo.
Go for nunchucks afterwards, and then the third hit came. Reflex not ducking. Oh my goodness, Shy wasn't quite ready to pick it up, but he did get the back 3 hit on the ground.
Dude,
hit grounded? Yikes.
These down 3s is just putting on so much mileage in this matchup. Shy able to make a quick comeback and is now on set point to eliminate 904 Reflex.
He's not letting up either. Reflex not breaking the throw. Very similar to the throw that he has himself. He's going to have to throw something wild in this situation.
Whoa, up 4-3, gets denied with the back 3+4 engager. Reflex finally activating heat, trying to make this comeback. We got 35 seconds left to play. Shy goes for the heat dash and chooses the mid and closes the door of the potential comeback that Reflex could have made. And Shy the ruler keeping it Central Florida here in this face-off.
The Reflex is a lonely child. He's going to be lonely, but he made it into 5th place regardless. Let's hear it one more time from my man Reflex.
Great
Shy the ruler, if I'm not mistaken, got 6 rounds straight
Yeah.
on the edge of that.
Literally just pressed on the pedal, fully just pressed on and didn't press the brake and back into the wall.
Fully, I'm not sure if you were about to say the words fully automatic. But I believe that's the person that he's got to be playing to be able to get out.
No.
No.
'Cause
Full
it's-
automatic,
'cause he's on
excuse me. But, you know, that's absolutely a possibility of something that we're about to see.
It is.
Right.
It
We
is.
didn't see the other losers quarter side match yet, excuse me. We got Sparrow Jin out here. This is going to be one tough customer.
I feel like if anyone that can deal with full autos pressure with no problem, I think Spirojin's got that on deck, especially with Eddie. The amount of evasive move that he has with Eddie, a lot of the relaxed stance, and of course, if he's able to backdash out of that pressure, especially with the jabs. But we're talking full auto here. We're talking non-stop pressure.
Can be.
If he's gonna close out that range, if he wants to keep on putting that plus frames, I think both options of dive kick could do a lot of damage. In
That's
this
fair.
matchup.
I feel like in the recent sets that we saw a lot of down 2 usage. And though Eddie Gordo does have a 13-frame while standing launcher, it is unfortunate that the first hit of that is a high, so therefore it cannot launch the Scourge, the down 2. So he's going to have to do something different. He's going to have to do while standing 4-3. He's going to have to do a different move. And honestly, that means that probably you're going to be still seeing a lot of it because it's weaker in this matchup.
We're about to find out what he's going to do. Because quite honest with you, I just feel like he's going to go for the safer option and go for the mix-up afterwards after relax. That's my guess. He wants to keep the neutral into his favor.
So you think you're going to see something like full crouch down forward 3 or like the full crouch down forward 4 that is the low that comes out and puts you into relax and puts you into a lot of plus frames?
Yes, and also,
I like that a lot.
Also, what I think I'm going to predict as well is that there's going to be a good amount of down 4-2 counter hits and some back 3-3s on Spiro's favor.
I'm gonna make a call out right here. Round 1, down 4-3 counter hit.
For Spear's favor?
Near the start of the round.
For Spiro's favor?
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
then he gets to the guaranteed crouch throw.
Okay.
We saw it in the beginning of the day stream match.
We
And look, Coliseum of Fate yet again.
You know, sometimes we just commentate things and the stage just keeps being repeated over and over again.
Yeah. Terremoto going
And-
for the mid here. The reflex 4-3. And Full says, get out of here. Corpse thruster.
Handstands, here it goes into the dive kick right out the get-go, but Spirojin not afraid to spend the heat smash early. He's putting fully auto into rage, but he's gonna get a good amount of heat health back as well after that heat engager. But Spirojin quickly to erase that life bar.
Yeah, if you think that you're going to do strings on Spirojin, you got another thing coming. He's ready for every single one of them, but unfortunately not ready to break this grab. Yikes.
Taking away a good amount of great health and continue to chip him down, but what in the world?
And then the third hit didn't work. Full auto does get that counter hit Scourge. We mentioned it earlier. Going into the spike, he tries to spring kick with the corkscrew, but he got floated out of it.
Oh, tip range, and Spirojin calculated that perfectly and able to get a brawl launcher with a back 3.
He's making his opponents take flight out here. Spirojin flying like a bird. They always fly away. Ooh, rodeo.
Did you see that stance mix-up as well? That was insane, but full auto retaliates back with the heat smash that leaves Spirojin into Magic Pixel. Both of them need one interaction left, but Spirojin not afraid, runs up and grabs him for his own and throws him over there.
I'm not afraid. Spirojin should have maybe been afraid of throwing the jab string though, because you already know that Zan up 4-2, that back wing uppercut was ready for it.
Oh, but he wasn't ready for a double earthquake, and Spirojin raising the magnitude. It was with a 7.0, and it just turned into a 10, and we're taking flight into the combo from one side to the other.
This flight is not delayed either, son. He's been ready. Let it go. Get onto the tarmac. We are moving on.
If you didn't move on, you got to get yourself a rescheduled ticket because that gate is closed.
I don't think that he makes changes up. You know, you missed your flight. You didn't make it to the gate. That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
You had an oversized bag. Can't help you, bro.
That damn shame. That's where you got to reschedule it. Yeah, book another flight. Take flight.
Yakushima, he got another big stage right there. Really great for Spirojin and his amazing backdash. We saw a little bit of it. We didn't need to see a lot of it because they were pretty close to one another. And once the momentum started, it went really far. We said lots of really big damaging combos in that last game.
Oh, double down the corpse thrust. If it didn't work the first time, do it again.
Oh, no punish on the 4-4-4 is unfortunate, but Spirojin says thank you very much. And then another counter hit down to as Spirojin was trying to go for the Terremoto.
Oh, this time he doesn't go for the thrusted uppercut. That time he does, but Spearow not ducking, and he's able to get a ground throw here and keeping it stance. But full auto has this whole stop sign with the corpse thrust. Well, nicely done to break the grab, and Spearow tries to activate our heat burst, but fully automatic. Pierces on through like Full Metal Jacket.
Yo, he just sends that, just holds the trigger down, boom, 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 especially on those strings. And Spearow Jin got that as well. He's got them ready in the clip.
What did I say? We're gonna see some pack 3-3s, and of course we definitely do. We got one stack up in the Mandinga, closes out the range, fully automatic, tries to sharpen up with the Savage Sword, but no connection. He's able to block the sweep, but he's unable to get a full launcher, and Spearow Jin's gonna take advantage of it.
That's tragic. That handstand throw does not knock you down, so it leads you into the standing mix, and then again full auto sending the Zen up one. That's another black wing uppercut working, and Spearow Jin now getting better punishes for blocking these electrics.
These corpse thrusts are right now what's really working, and we got another black winged uppercut. One winged angel just became the two winged devil, and fully automatic doesn't close out the round just yet. Spearow Jin has all the time that he needs to make this comeback.
With that really long string, and he does get the huge sidewalk. You guys remember when Eddie could not sidewalk? That is not the Tekken 8 Eddie that we know. We got Heat Burst into immediate Rage Art. This is going to get the kill here, Spirit.
It is going to get the kill, and it switches right back into Spearow's favor. Fully automatic might have found themselves in a jammed position because no bullets are penetrating Spearow right now.
Man, you know, if I got the sidewalk on the Jin Heat Smash, I'm dancing like that with my elders as well. Hate that Heat Smash. Spearow Jin getting the back 1-4. That is a counter hit. And then you get the mix afterwards, getting sent flying up in the air.
He delayed that on purpose, Tony. There were layers. He did that on purpose. He wanted all the damage,
and he's going to get it all. Sending fully automatic all the way down to 40% health. Spearow has all the burst, has all the stocks, has all the life lead, has all the pressure, but fully automatic has the road bump. That's called the Rage Arts. Putting a little bit of pause, taking a breather.
Speaking of pause, that Demon Paw right before this was really good. He's going to get 13 health back here. I imagine he's going to run up and go for the Heat Burst. Doesn't. He tries to go for the Scourge instead. That is the option that got him killed. I really think that maybe he could have chosen something that isn't quite as reactable for this veteran Spearow Jin. However, my man OD Full Auto making it 5th place out here. Let's hear it for him.
Fully automatic. That man is a treasure. That Jin is something else, man. And you know what? Some people know him as a Mortal Kombat player. Some people know him as a Tekken player. We know him as a community member of just beating people's asses down every single time. He just does it. Fully automatic is that guy.
I was saying earlier, man, when your opponent sits next to you and they got the Yankees hat on, you gotta lock in, bro. Like, those guys are real. They don't go nowhere without the Yankee fitted. You gotta really lock in, man.
They ain't gonna let up. you know they're about.
They're gonna send it.
Absolutely.
They're about it. They're about that life.
Absolutely.
What about the name OD Full Auto tells you he's not about that life? Oh my God, speaking of life, we are living our best lives out here at Central Florida Face-Off, moving into winners finals. Daystreet versus Obscure. This one we haven't gotten to see in quite some time. I wish we got to see it last week at Juicy Game Night Monthly, but we was saving it for something special like Central Florida Face-Off. Oh my God.
The last time that these two players went up against each other was in Texas Showdown.
Is that last year's Texas Showdown? This year's Texas Showdown?
This year's Texas Showdown.
God, Daystreet made it out to Texas Showdown this year.
Last time of loser semis.
Right before Obscure won the entire bracket,
yes,
right?
Right before he won the entire bracket, making that amazing comeback.
Just want to make sure if my history is on the table there. But that means that Obscure has the winning record, at least most recently.
No, they're 1-1.
They're 1-1.
They're 1-1. Remember the first Juicy
Monthly they played?
Dana won.
Dana took that one. Yes.
Well, technically 2-1, right? Because Vontae did win the first set, and Dana had to reset it.
Fair enough. So that's 2-2 then.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be 2-2.
Yeah.
Why are we back here?
For the next battle.
No, this one I blame on Obscure. He's got the tech. He can always get the stage that he wants. He always has.
Oh, man. It really is fate here at Central Florida Face-Off. Winners final. Your first to 3 set. Daystreet, Obscure. Time to have a bloodbath here.
We haven't been seeing a lot of down back 3 from Obscure, but somehow when he plays Daystreet, it's the old stuff that comes out, that muscle memory between playing these players.
And now remember, back then, Obscure's favorite matchup back then was against Ling Xiaoyu in Tekken 7. That is no longer the case.
Oh, she's definitely a demon. Oh, and Obscure is one of them as well. Running with the right-handed uppercut. I don't think we're getting to this wall right here, but we're doing Dolphin Dive, and they had just the right spacing. If Daystreet wanted to get up and do a heat burst or anything, he would get chopped down. Hello? I saw him shake his head after that. I'm not sure if it was intentional.
That was 100%.
But, you know, Daystreet took that a little bit personally, and I would as well. Take this combo, as a matter of fact. And you know what? Take another one right here. You trying to show me your hair for your hairdresser? Let me mouse that hair up a little bit.
Activating the heat, extending the damage, tries to go for the Hypnotist mid, but Obscure hips up out of trouble and wakes up with violence. Here comes the chainsaws. Destruction in their eyes. They press. Pressing.
Oh my god. Okay, round 1 already. That's the mid that you were talking about earlier that
Yes.
allows her to go into the destruction stance with Ballerina Spin. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You think that move will actually catch AOP now I think about it?
It's possible, not sure. I would like back 4
That
more,
sucks.
and that move does not. I guess we were wrong about that, but here come the back 4-4s. Just as we speak them, they know exactly what's coming.
What in the
But
world?
Daystreet still picked it up. She was ready. She's got 5 stars on that.
And we're gonna reset it as well because the waning moon gets connected. It all turns out into a different wavelength after all, because Daystreet is riding this, but Obscure stops it all, and here comes the wave crash. Obscure able to get a Rage Art in.
That was a crazy little camera angle that we saw right before the Rage Art as well. Daystreet is now 1 round away from losing the game edge, but you know, anything can happen, especially in these sets. Nice.
Ooh, that could have been something. I feel like she was able to pick up something to get a conversion. Back 4. Nicely done. Able to block their ankles and retaliate with the Wassetting 4. Obscure trying to get some shoe shining action here.
No, he loves to be in the full crouch. Going down 3 into that big knee. Daystreet trying to continue forward with that 1-frame low crush from back turn.
Oh, tries to go for the hop kick, but Daystreet was ready and still able to challenge with the jab. Able to get a fluid combo, so it's not going to kill. But Daystreet tries to go for it with the Hypnotist mid and go to the heat dash. But he stops. Just stops and waits patiently. Nicely done to block the lows, but no punish. Obscure still has a chance. We got 15 seconds using the heat dash.
Ooh, Obscure's whiffing the jabs. He does have rage. He backflipped away from his whiff punish opportunity. He's chipping down with the chainsaws, though. Not getting anything afterwards, but Daystreet does punish with the wall standing 1+2, 1+2. X marks the spot.
Finding the treasure to secure final round in the first game. Will not get a wall standing 2 counter hit, but she'll get the whiff punish with the forward 4 into the heat engager follow-up.
That was way too far away to be able to get a punish. Daystreet knew that spacing trap was going to be deadly for Obscure.
That was a beautiful spacing trap there for Daystreet. Standing all the way to the wall, but Daystreet able to block the jailing down 4 and stays down to get the full punish. What a return to sender by Daystreet. This is just game 1.
17-second perfect as well on that one. Gotta feel good about that, especially as it's the thing that leads you into the next momentum. We come into the Seaside Resort here. I think this is going to be better for Daystreet because the walls are quite a bit closer, and Ling Xiaoyu's wall damage is ridiculous.
Obscure able to immediately get the first blood in after his dive through. Obscure trying to go for the 1+2 break, but Daystreet able to break it. She's aware of it, but she wasn't aware of the spacing as Obscure able to get a heat engager and able to get the heat dash with the chainsaw. This should secure the round.
That was a counter hit confirmed that we saw right there. You get tons of time to be able to hit that 3rd button on that chainsaw in that string.
Oh, and gets the pickup as well into the mid. Obscure is abusing Destruction stance. Unfortunately, unable to get the trade, but Daystreet able to dish out another counter hit, sidestep 4, and get a combo for herself.
God, so much wall carry on that one. Obscure's going to have to fight his way out of the wall. He chooses to use the down 3 and goes for the high because he went for the mid last time, and Daystreet's like, no, you're not scaring me.
Switching it up this time, but that sets a red alert for Obscure now. Speaking of red, Daystream able to parry the heat burst and steps on it with a guaranteed string. Wow.
That low does 0 damage, but on counter hit, you get guaranteed follow-ups, just like what we saw right there. Here's the Raccoon Swing counter hit. Daystream goes for the mid-high, thinking that Obscure has good punish for the mid-mid, and Obscure's like, I would rather duck and get a hop kick, thank you very much.
Open it up as Obscure runs up with the armor tackle, continues to close out the spacing with the heat engager with the chainsaws.
Goes for the down jab, and Obscure is whiffing this heat smash. Daystream had the beautiful sidewalk and gets huge amounts of damage, but unfortunately the throws cannot be broken by her every single time.
All the great health that she just got got destroyed. There's barely any comeback factor, but this is a good start for Daystream. 20 seconds in a rage and a dream, but the wall standing 4, able to punish back by defending the sidestep 4 by Obscure.
Daystream was going for that big counter hit timing read catch. Didn't work out. Obscure and Daystream playing very, very close to one another. Each one trying to be able to make a spacing so that 1 or 2 backdashes will create those whiff opportunities. But Obscure now having Daystream with their back to the wall. Daystream go for the quick low.
Nothing yet, but able to get the double palm. And Obscure, knowing that she has to close out the range, tips up immediately and puts Daystream back against the wall. These afterburner sidesteps are doing so much work, and Daystream falls down on the second game. Obscure, nicely done to adjust, knowing what he needs to do, and operates that game.
And we thought that the walls were going to be better for Daystream, and in fact, they were better for Obscure. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask the crowd out here earlier, who do you like? Let me hear you if you like my girl Daystream.
Or, if you want to keep it true, keeping it vibing, let me hear if you like Obscure.
Wow.
The crowd still on Daystream's side as always.
Man, yeah, they say Obscure had the crown for too long. We're trying to have a queen out here, and we certainly have in the past. Daystream already looking like she's on top of the throne with these combos, and gets another beautiful float as I speak of it.
Ooh, tries to get that timing while standing too, but Obscure ain't budging. Here comes the afterburner sidestep and setting Daystream sky high with his combo. Drops at the last part though, but Obscure will not let out the offense because he got himself another engager.
Ooh, yeah, beautiful armor move right there. Great opportunity. A lot of times the chainsaws would chip you down super heavy, but luckily Daystream didn't get chipped down so hard. But the Duff, 1 health remaining, and you know what to expect from Obscure, that 12 frame mid.
And he even jumped for joy after that one because he knew he took the lead.
Keep popping off.
Uh-oh, you ain't doing that anymore.
At least
Daystream might have found an answer for those afterburner sidesteps. Sidestep 4, no counter hit, and tries to go for another sidestep move. Daystream's doing a good job. Another sidestep and knocks Obscure down.
Obscure's having to use some of those longer range moves. Daystream is really trying to bait him, and Obscure baiting them really well, and they're on the hook.
Double back for the NG Obscure Whiffs Punish special. Ooh, I got a buy one, get one free for you here. But Daystream doesn't want to take any of the deals, but she's going to take the huge bargain of receiving the damage of the Rage Art. Now, Obscure did take a good amount of damage, but will this be enough to kill?
Absolutely. Look at the amount of damage that he has. Remember that the lower amount of damage that you have on your life bar left, the higher amount of damage that your Rage Art does, and that's exactly what cinched it.
Oh, what a whiff punish by the chainsaws with the Cyclone Palms. Daystream's patience games is amazing right now.
Oh, he bounced him back, trying to bait Daystream into pressing something, and then baited Daystream into coming in. Obscure now having the heat and has the red chainsaws out to do even more damage, but Daystream is becoming a fire starter of herself.
First one to be extinguished, trying to go for the heat dash. Obscure still has all the resources, but this time it goes for the heat dash for themselves.
Daystream using the down forward 1 and the low pokes to stop Obscure's small pressure. Obscure not trying to see Daystream with a life lead. Oh, the down 3 just barely whiffs. The Storming Flower, and finally the sidestep out of the boot. No, it's not punishable, unfortunate.
10 seconds, all the life leads about the same, but Obscure dives on through with the sledgehammer. Obscure has taken the lead with a quick 3-0 on game number 3.
Bro, I feel like, can you imagine you're in a situation, you're fighting somebody, and the very last thing that you see before you die is 2 chainsaws streaming at you in a cyclone position, just going straight through your ribcage?
While going on a circle, bro.
Yeah. my God, we're gonna need some power up for Daystreet. This is a very small stage. I think that Dana has got some good work to do here with the Ling Xiaoyu in the small stage, but Obscure is being very evasive with these side steps out of the boot.
Oh, nice little done to block the slide, but tip range, so different punish option. To the low here, Obscure just keeping the range out simply, but Daystreet, that was a very nice challenge there, closing out the range and jabs out, stopping the offense.
They're going for a lot of the highs, really making Daystreet want to duck, but unfortunately Daystreet has been trying to get a great float so many times out of the boot, but they were so off axis that they couldn't get the back turn 2-string.
She laughed? You heard that laugh?
Another taunt. We saw it in game 1, we're seeing it here again. Obscure is doing really good at baiting.
Oh, talk about baiting, talk about that, jabbing into that and getting their crush as they activate Heat Engager, but Obscure, they said I can activate that too.
Ooh, Daystreet's been doing back 1 so much, the Great Wall left to be able to get out of there, that 8-frame interrupt, but once they're there, Obscure's like, you're not plus, you don't even get to do anything after this, it's still my turn.
Okay, blocking those low chainsaws and activating Heat. Obscure gets caught ducking. 20 seconds, they have, ooh, able to block the slide, doesn't go for the launch this time, going in the range, 15 seconds, and goes for the shoulder. Daystreet fully sends it.
Tied up on the round count. Daystreet didn't get that whiff punish right there. A little bit iffy on the range. Obscure just backdashing, not feeling like they're going to be goaded into chasing. That's definitely something you want to be very afraid of, is chasing Ling Xiaoyu.
Not just Ling Xiaoyu, Daystreet's Ling Xiaoyu. Ooh, with the counter hit grab. Daystreet unable to break it, unfortunately. But this takes so many great health. But Daystreet's about to take a good amount of health away from Obscure as well. They should be activating the Heat. Yep.
Yes, sir.
All the way to the wall. Damn, he gets a wall splat too. Gets a cartwheel afterwards. And just like that, Daystreet has the life lead.
Oh, she actually whiffed the Hypnotist stance opportunity to be able to be truly plus from the Heat smash because Obscure stayed on the ground.
And this is something that you've never seen before. Obscure waking up Rage Art.
Wake up Rage Art, yeah. And she can actually get out of the Hypnotist stance pretty easily as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Obscure immediately trying to prove Daystreet wrong by getting out of the way of those back ones.
He is on set point now, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. Daystreet has a mountain to climb to make this comeback.
The down 4-1 and the down back, the tried and true is what Obscure is showing, that this small stage, I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me, you can't move anywhere, the chainsaws will find you, this leg will find you, and Obscure will find himself in Winners Side Grand Finals.
Oh, what a fight that he had to go through. The king still shows up and reminds us who he is.
The champ is here!
Yep, we say that every time. It doesn't
know.
change. It doesn't change because he truly is a champion in Florida. Man, what
Not
a
just
set.
in Florida.
But in the United
You
States.
already know he's won 3 big old tournaments recently. He had Texas Showdown. There was this one tournament that was in the Northeast that he slammed on, and then there was Beast in the East,
Yep, Beast in the
as
East.
well.
But he didn't win Beast in the East.
No, there was another tournament. Obscure will remind me exactly
He won in
what other
Arkansas.
one.
He won in
No,
Arkansas.
That's right, Arkansas. That's what it was. Rewired Fest.
Yes.
Rewired Fest. That's the one that I was thinking of right there. Yeah, you know, he wins so many tournaments, we'd be forgetting about it. You know, he's our pride and joy.
Remember
and he's humble too.
Remember that whole
like high key, he's actually a humble guy.
Yeah, remember that whole week he decided to go, I'm going to go on a road trip and go to every single local he finds and wins every single one of them, and then he wins Texas Showdown.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Who does that?
Over Joe Crush as well.
With the reset.
Not to mention the Rewired Fest win, which was, I don't know if you guys saw that win, but man, I know the bar tab was high for Joe Crush that night. Sparrow Jen versus Shy the Ruler.
Yo, shout outs to Joe Crush real quick, that ass.
That guy's a demon. I think he's won every single tournament that he has entered in this last week. I think he's won like 6 tournaments in a row.
The man Mog.
It's
And he's
insane.
in a tournament right now, San Japan.
Right, San
Yeah.
Japan in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout outs to the Texas guys, specifically the San Antonio FGC.
Shout outs to Texas crew just in general.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
spread out everywhere. Shout outs to the Texas crew. They're really cool people. But we're gonna come back here. We are Central Florida Face Off. We got ourselves another classic, I would say. You know, you don't get to see them a lot.
This is
but
really
when
tough.
they
I
do,
feel like I don't see them very often.
you don't. And you know what? We get to see a treat now because this is a run back. Cffo sent Shy to losers. Final round.
So I was on the other side of that
Yes,
set.
you were.
And when that match was happening, and I was just reading their faces, and I saw Cffo, he was just like, ugh. Like I saw him go and press a button, he was like, ugh. And then Shy just immediately right after just like nodding his head. I was like, damn, I know exactly what happened right there. You can see it on these guys' faces. They have the ability to really lock in and get in there, and we can't wait to show it to you. Shy the Ruler versus Spirojin, our final first two set for the evening, losers semifinals.
This is our top 4. Loser side 1 goes home. Of course, we would have the run back of a century here at Central Florida Face-Off. Shy the Ruler, first one to be engaged. Gets caught with the wall, sending 1+2. Nicely done to step and able to get the Pulse Blade and gets the Heat Smash and Heat Dash with the combo afterwards.
God, that's a lot of damage right there. Shy going for the double low into the Pulse Blast. Oh, and Spirojin with the reaction range up, but he was floated.
Yes, he was. He did get a good amount of damage too, but this airborne ratio, the scaling, it's not going to help out that much, but Cffo able to take a good amount of gray health out of it and immediately goes for the Heat Dash. Terremoto, but Shy not afraid to spend it, goes for the Mirio special, but Spirojin able to backdash out of there, and it ain't the special for him.
Yeah, starting with the low means that everything afterward could be mid or high, and then Cffo just was like, you know what, I have these long dancer's legs. I'm going to dance out of here and get this with me.
That could have been launched with that down 4. Unfortunately, Shy not able to realize what was going on. Terremoto again, but Spirojin no counter hit that time, but he's going to get countered with a 4-4-3.
That's the second time that we've seen that already after the running 3-4 from Shy.
Nice turnaround there by Shy. Round start with a down 4, and he gets a counter hit on the second try. Immediately taking 50% out.
We are quick on these actions. That is a safe heat engager. Trying to go for Spirojin, trying to press. He's just going to walk though. Not going to get caught with these counter hits.
Ooh, the 3 will actually dodge out the Power Crush, but that time it will not, as Spirojin able to get an engager for themselves and gets the grab, but immediately goes for the Heat Smash. Down 4-1 to close it out. Shy caught ducking.
One of the best down forward ones in the game if you're talking about tracking, if you ask me.
Both of these characters have really good tracking.
You're right about that, yeah. It's really difficult to say who has the better one. Shy has that one that has the ability to get away from jab. So, oh no, the G-Clef cannon wasn't quite ready to get over there. He could have had wall. Oh yes, we duck in right there with a wall standing too.
Knowing that he had to go for the safe option, try to get that balcony break. Spirojin not afraid to take risks. Pull forward, 4-3 again. We're gonna go downstairs. He's still got a tornado flip in the end.
He might be able to get over to a wall. Ah, that was perfect, using the sidewall to be able to get something extra. Spirojin wiggle backwards into the down 3 hitman stance, but he'll still be able to get out. He's not breaking the floor. Bow rodeo. Spirojin takes it. That's a Spirojin classic. You have to be able to be ready to break the rodeo versus my man Spirojin.
And the fact that he stands up right in front of you too. Damn. Damn. Yo, look at me real quick. Bam.
Oh, man.
What a first game there by Spirojin. Catching Shy, I would say stunned after that last interaction.
Shy catching his breath, though. You see that long breathe inside right here. And he is on home turf in the Elegant Palace. We will certainly see some of the experimentations out there in Violet Laboratories this evening. You know my man is a lab demon and experimental. And as a matter of fact, he's coming to a lot of conclusions. One of which that he's going to be able to get this heat engager on you in the first 5 seconds.
That could have been a lot worse. He's gonna go for Mercury Breaker or the Zen combo 1-2-2-3, but doesn't even matter. Shy misses out the Blazing Kick, and I think the fire got burnt out really fast as Spirojin gets it engaged for himself. But Shy, flame still burning, able to counteract with the Wastating 3-3 challenge.
He's keeping it together all the same. Shy trying to catch Spiro, moving over there, but Spirojin says, you know, if you're not gonna punish me for doing 4-4-4, I'm gonna go ahead and rock it.
Ooh, Pulse Blade gets denied, but Shy able to step out of there with the shimmy, able to get some 4-up-3 action, able to activate the heat, and raises all the way to the wall. Sidewall, don't matter, able to optimize it.
Oh, he got hit back turn, and it actually put Shy forward turn up against the wall to get even more damage up against him. Wow, that is so long range. I expected the Terremoto.
I expected that. So I'll tell you afterwards. I'll tell you
Okay,
afterwards.
okay.
Can still 4-4-3 engager. Shy, unfortunately, got on the receiving end in this combo. He's missing out immediately again for the Heat Smash.
Immense amount of damage in 12 seconds, and Shy the Ruler getting a lot of guaranteed stuff afterwards. Flicker jabs. Shy the Ruler is able to get it back for and got the pulse blast, but he could have gone for another one, but unfortunately he wasn't quite tight enough.
The one's ducking the flickers.
Nicely done to block the back 3-3, and Spirogen punishes with the Rage Heart. That is abysmal.
That's nasty work right there, because he could have just gotten the wall standing too. Because it's really, you have to cancel out of the miss drop after back 3-3. Spirogen though, trying to move forward, and down 4-4-4. No, he misses the guaranteed follow-up. Shy the Ruler lives to die another day.
Oh, unfortunate, because you see, when you get that specific heat dash, you can't do a micro dash into the up 4-3, into the spike of blazing. You just have to do it. And this might cost Shy, because Spirogen is looking pretty on set point to go to loser's final. Heat Smash again, able to crush the jab. Shy's got a pixel and 35 seconds left to work with, but unfortunately it will not happen as Spirogen eliminates Shy the Ruler and Loser's semifinals to meet Daystrees at Loser's final.
There were just a couple of situations that Shy was just a little bit out of his comfort zone, a little bit out of his spacing. He did bait the armor move right after the 4-4-4 because he wasn't punishing the 4-4-4, and Spiro was like, I'm going to do this 2 more times. That way you really want to press after it, and then I'm going to run the armor move, and he baited it, got a really good punish off of it, and got some good wall pressure as well. But man, that Heat Smash back in round 2 of this game, that was like, I hella got hit. I don't know about y'all. I hella got
Especially
hit by that.
with the range difference as well by Spirogen's keep out when he has heat is very menacing. It's
doing
scary.
4-3.
It's so scary. He doesn't do anything until you try to close it out, maybe like range 1. He'll either do like back 3, down 4-2 to get the counter hit. If he has heat, he'll immediately go for the heat smash. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Spirogen, Tekken 7 Eddie, Tekken 8 Eddie. One thing in common that Spirogen does, immediately spend heat smash or sort of heat dash. Same thing for Tekken 7 as he immediately spends a rage drive. I've learned that when he when we commentated a couple of his matches at CEO. Rip actually told me that. I said, Spirogen's the type of player, he's not afraid to just spend it immediately. He's not afraid to win with his own hands. And I think that's actually really true, because if you notice it,
yeah, he did it in that last game, or specifically on Ortiz Farm.
Yes,
a lot.
So
he just went and sent it.
As soon as you see Spirogen on heat, count how many seconds till he holds on to it.
I will do my best to see if we can count that small amount of milliseconds. We are getting a rematch of our winners semis, and this is going to be a 1-3 long set. I gotta say, looking like it could be in Daystree's favor because she did take it in the winner's side.
Just cause. That's how the tail of the tape on the winner's semis happened. It could be the same tape in loser's final.
Spirogen is interrupting immediately on Daystree's Oki already, and not wanting to put up anything there.
And from here on out as well, guys, 1-3. The losers finals and grands. Here we go. Spirogen, first one to activate the heat, able to get an engager and able to get a full combo out of it as well, sending Daystreet to rage.
He went for the fastest option, which was allowing him the counter hit launcher, and it got him so much momentum, and Spirogen steals the first blood off of the first round.
5-2, keeping it simple. Daystreet backs away.
Oh, we're going for the old stuff. Sidestep 3+4, but unfortunately Spirogen didn't notice that Daystreet whipped it move. Oh, tried to go for the 4-4-4, but was a little bit off.
Tries to go for the sidestep 3+4. Daystreet not budging just yet.
Delaying the strings. Noticing that Spirogen wants to backdash. Oh man, the Mirage doesn't get whip punished. Spirogen does get the heat, tries to move forward. Spirogen has not yet used it. He didn't even go for the heat dash on the restanding 4-3. There it is, the relax 4-3. That's what I meant to say. He's gone for the hell sweep earlier. Man, Spirogen 2 rounds up already.
Yeah, Daystreet looking stunned right now, but give her a bit just to get her warmed up. Daystreet trying to find her option. He gets the Cyclone Palm. Punish with the back 3-3, -15 now, by the way.
That's the same situation, and maybe it's because Spirogen kind of tried to confirm that she got hit in the back, that she was able to turn around, and it got him killed with the cross-lifting palms already. There it is. He sent it, and he's going to get a lot of that life back and turn the life lead down a notch.
And this is going to activate heat for Spiro as well. This adds a little bit more artillery in his deck. Tries to sidestep at it, but Daystri able to jab out. Activating the
Immediately he
heat.
bursts.
Yep.
Can't get away with getting away from this momentum. Uses the down jab to be able to get there. That's a low, and that continues to get that exits. And the down forward one string getting ducked by Daystri. Can she go into heat dash for a rage art? I think she can kill with it.
Boom. Daystri finding the lifeline into the opening, into the rage art, and this secures her survival round.
Man, Lord of mercy.
You know who's quite the comeback kid here. The comeback queen.
She absolutely has been. She has the ability to. Spirogen using the back one. Seen quite a bit of it in this first game.
She gets the
Spirogen getting
pick up.
caught by the raccoon swing. What a close flag.
And she gets more damage. Back turn, able to get the up back three. So the back turn is able to drop the combo, but Daystri able to realign herself with another combo with the sidestep 4.
This
All
might
the
be
damage.
another send. No, she had the ability to realize that she wasn't going to kill with that. 24-second perfect is a lot of seconds to not get hit.
And we got ourselves another final round situation on game 1 and losers final. Daystri has a good opening with the counter hit, the 1-2-1. Tries to go for the opening with the sidestep 3+4 by Spirogen, but Daystri didn't get connected just yet.
Using that backdash so well, but Daystri is just hopping right into the zone, just keeping up and keeping Spirogen from trying to use this wild stuff. Never mind, you can't stop him from running the full forward 4. It is landed.
The wild heart of Spirogen calling in the jungle here in Yakushima, slides on through and sends Daystri on heat. Looking pretty decent on the life lead, but Daystri can still make this comeback. She has all the resources and has 20 seconds to play.
Teremoto go for just the mid and then ducked to get under the jab, using the wall standing 4 and just being so tight on that offense and so tight on the spacing as well. And when you have a life lead like that, it's easy to be nice and comfortable and be able to be reactive.
And just closing out their range. When you have that plus frames to abuse it, when you have the momentum,
Ready for the next battle.
Spiro goes down jab, wall standing 1, down forward 1, just keeping it simple, keeping it clean, and able to close it out. We're gonna go to Coliseum of Fate for game number 2.
But it's only about 2 or 3 interactions in a row. They're not getting carried away with their offenses here. They know that either one of them has amazing sidestep, amazing backdash, and one button where you choose to do it in the wrong spacing, just like that one, and it could be the end for you. But Daystri does get the raccoon swing, even though she didn't get the cross-lifting palms earlier.
If it was for any other character, that would have been a launch, but unfortunately, Spirogen's Eddie does not have a launchable down 4-2.
Got some chip damage on the end of that. Sidestep forward, is able to float.
Teremoto goes for the sweep. Spirogen able to get a stock up.
There we got some of that voodoo that you do. Daystri going right for the heat burst as well. Going for heat smash. Is she going low? Yes, she does. Got the wall standing 4-3 punish. Spiro's trying to move forward. Tries to go for the leapfrog, but unfortunately gets floated himself.
Tries to do it again. 10 seconds to play. Both on rage. Both have equal health.
Oh my god, the axe kick spike. She's in there in the back turn. 5
Oh,
seconds
gets the
remaining.
pick up
She
as
was
well.
still being able to get there with the back turn.
1
1+2, and she could not close it out. That's a damn shame. That was close as hell. We are popping off out here in round 1 of game 2.
They're trading punches, but Daystri gets the double pumps counter hit, setting Spiro down. He's gonna do a huge amount of combo damage here.
Okay, the double. Yep, sidestep to be able to get out of there, but again, Spirogen sending the back 3-3 counter hit, and it is working for him. He has said that it's not really possible to be able to confirm every time, but he's been doing it pretty well today.
Oh, he stayed ducking, goes for the down jab, goes for the OS. Spirogen still very much alive, but Daystri has a really good positioning and a good opening with that heat dash. Daystri, Storming Flower, pretty blooming.
100%. That one is aromatic as well. You can smell the whiff punish on that one. Into the counter hit even. Oh no! Tragic!
The drop combo as Spirogen takes advantage of it, but we got a drop combo into a realignment. Daystri takes it right back like a seesaw because she got ourselves another counter hit, and you know we're gonna extend this. Here comes the heat, but the mesmerization if the hypnotist low will not catch Spirogen just yet.
Talk about a seesaw. We're on a balance beam right here. No punish for Spirogen. Unfortunate. but Daystreet doesn't have the ability to finish it off with this combo. Tries to go for the low. Spirogen not getting the punish in time. Oh, got the heat burst, but before she turned into back turn.
Back one, denies the heat smash. There it is. Spirogen activates it, goes for the mid, and Daystreet gets caught ducking, and this sets up another extension point for Spirogen.
Relax 4-3, hit confirmable into that second hit. You got to expect that the low is coming after that. Don't try to get me with those old stuff. Old man. And here we come with the Storming Flower into the heat. And we're going to go and press forward. Look at all the chip damage after 13 seconds.
No whiff punish there, so unfortunate, but Daystreet, there it is with the raccoon swing out of relaxed stance. Daystreet is very much aware of what she can do here into the down forward two. We got ourselves another final round.
Spirogen now going to have to go for some armor if he wants to not get floated by the raccoon swing. Oh no, and he's going to have to do a little bit more, take more risks if he wants to get out of here because the Wang swinging move did so much damage for him.
This sets up Daystreet into a good position as well. Spending the heat first, and Daystreet catches him looking and gets caught pressing. Daystreet able to come back with the perfects.
She's got that style of that snake from Robin Hood, just knows how to hypnotize you and just make you just ineffectual and make you do exactly what she wants you to do. She wants you to duck right at that moment. She waits and then she strikes.
For the next battle.
Least expected.
Yeah. I definitely got hit by the long walk low earlier in the team battle set right there. She's so good at being able to know the timings that people are going to wait at and want to duck at. It's very difficult to deal with, especially after the heat match. But Spirogen's got a couple of games to play with here, at least one.
Starting off with the Hypnotist mix already. 50 seconds. Right there and then. First one to activate the heat smash, but what an attempt by Spirogen. I'm going to give it to him.
You can't do that. Yeah, it is 13 frame punishable, and she's full crouch, so a crouch though will be guaranteed there, but it is tight.
Told you, spinning heat mash immediately. He wants to take control.
Not bringing the throw again, getting flipped over, but Spirogen doesn't get the good map advantage. We're basically out in the open here. That long range Hatchet kick, good lord.
Did not expect that to reach, but Spirogen able to calculate it perfectly.
Threw that axe from all the way across the forest.
Trade, but no one will receive the better end. Sidestep 3+4, off axis a little bit. Spirogen able to find an opening, a very important one, because this is going to send Daystreet all the way to the most corners of corners, which is exactly where you don't want to be. And here comes the heat smash. Now that would have been a breakable wall.
Yeah, it would have broken the wall. Even if you had like 40 more health, you didn't survive that one. Oh, just sent the wall standing 1-3 after the down back 2 was whiffed. Let's get it. Can Spirogen get even more damage on the end of this?
No, not yet, because Daystreet's able to rejuvenate. That is a hard word. Some health back.
Ooh, that wasn't natural, unfortunately. Must have been a little bit of delay. There's the AOP 1-2. Can Daystreet be able to get through this wall right there and be able to continue that life lead? No, Spirogen's running the roulette.
Just like that, equal health. Spirogen, an interaction left. Daystreet caught pressing. Doesn't get the wall splat. Very lucky, but the armor will come through and able to shield herself.
Wow, he just got caught moving, got caught in the middle of a dash. Nothing super huge guarantee, but he's continuing to run that hatchet kick, and look at the spacing that he's loving to play at. Right in that range 2 range. Oh my god, so is that he could do that on the timing read. He's just been getting so many of those, Spirit.
He's catching everybody off guard. Daystreet in trouble again, back up against the wall. First firecracker that we've seen. This time, she's finally activating heat, but Spirogen retaliates back with the offense, with defense, with the heat smash. Daystreet right back as well, but Spirogen able to block it with the Hypnotist low, but able to get that 13-frame punch with the wall standing 1-3. All the way to the wall, but it's not going to kill.
So she does remain standing after the Hypnotist low, it seems. Maybe Spirogen had not really encountered much Ling Xiaoyu to send that early, but maybe it's not that. Maybe he went for something else. I have got to check the tapes on this one. There are just so many small niche matchups that's so difficult for us to know. Even the players out here, losers finals, we're figuring out some of these things out here. And Tekken 8 is such a deep game. It's Mariana Trench levels deep, but so is this mindset for Daystreet. She can come back. You know she can.
I didn't even know wall standing 1-3 was 13 frames.
Oh, get off the mic, man. You know, take them shoes off.
You think
Wait, man. It's okay. The jab's working out. Jin getting hit by a couple of lows and just backflipping out of there.
Oh, that could have been a huge whip punish, but Daystreet is able to expose Jin, and we're going to activate the Boom Burst immediately. Double Hypnotist, but Jin not phased with mid, but he does get phased out with the strings afterwards. Daystreet able to take advantage of the plus frames and able to secure a round.
And she also took advantage of the ability to destroy that wall burst. Oh, there it is, the Daystreet special, the wall standing 2.
All the way to the wall. More damage in. Spikes up. Wall standing 4. Sidestep 4. Hypnotist mid again. Jin gets caught ducking. We got 40 seconds, 20 seconds. Down.
Terremoto gonna get a lot of recoverable life back here. Mandinga level 1. Jin is gonna run up and do the heat burst. You gotta expect that he's gonna run the heat, but this move right here is gonna catch you. That is a 1-frame low crush, in case you were wondering.
Didn't even matter, because just like that, Daystreet quickly secures 2 rounds, trying to make the scores even. That's unfortunate.
And he walked to the right instead of to the left, which is the one that usually beats most of the opposite sides. That 1+2 to catch Daystreet, spending their time a little bit too far away from him. He's trying to stay real close.
Oh, the delayed back 3-3 catches the timing of Daystreet, and Jin's able to get a counter hit launcher, able to send her all the way to the wall, but will not get the job done just yet. That will. The down 1 will do it. Jin stays alive in this game.
Yeah, the relaxed low doing a lot of business for Jin. He is whiffing the Terremoto. Daystreet going for the down jab into another throw. Oh my goodness, there are so many throws that are landing in the set, Spirit.
Especially the waning moon, able to change the tide. The interruption will not get the full string to get this wall splat for Daystreet, but the sidestep able to switch positions for Jin. Back 3-3 again.
The audio cue really helping him be able to get the counter hit, and the audio cue showing us that was a counter hit throw as well. Daystreet goes for the heat dash, of course, but unfortunately, Spiro couldn't get the wall standing 2 under the high.
Just a couple hits left for Daystreet. Daystreet got caught present. Jin caught the timing, and he activates the Rage Art. It's going to do a good amount of damage. Able to turn the tides around into 1 interaction left for Jin.
And he's got heat on deck as well. You can expect the run up into a heat dash or heat smash. Absolutely, we see it. Goes for just the relax mid. Daystreet going for the string, going for the high to keep the plus frames to get the pressure. You cannot interrupt that attack. You have to sidestep it. Daystreet is in losers elimination territory here.
Yeah, it is survival point versus set point for Jin. But Daystreet has an important opener with the Cyclone Palms, sending Jin all the way to the wall. Doesn't get the full land, but will get the parry. Time to restart it, recompose herself, and get the pickup. Heat dash coming in.
A lot of damage, especially for the low wall slump. Shoulder to stop you from anything. Jin still has a lot of great life left. Again, the Terremoto. Can he run up and get the heat burst? No, he goes for the throw first so that he can still get the map advantage. No, he's going to die with heat. That's a damn shame.
He didn't stay ducking. Jin didn't believe that Daystreet was going to fully rip the low-high string. He could have just stayed down and find the comeback factor. But it seems to be we got ourselves an extended gameplay. We're going to game number 5 and losers final.
She hasn't shown the second hit of that the whole set, and she delayed it super long as well. And you know, when you're in that situation, you're thirsty, especially when Daystreet had her back to the wall.
He's getting greedy, it seems. Will that cost him, though? Will Jin able to get the run back at losers final, or will Daystreet get the run back at grand finals to meet Obscure?
It's time at Times Square. Game 5. Get some extra. Running here with the Mirage. Hatchet kick. Sending it down. The hop kick whiffs, but not the second hit, the most important one.
Oh, but that's also important as well, because Daystreet with the signature move with the wall standing 2 counter hit. Runs up, activates heat. Doesn't give any Spiro any room to breathe. And that's how she secures the lead. Daystreet is up 1 round on the final game and losers final.
That's her first time being up in this set so far. Great wall left. Look at the float that she gets off of that. The optimization. We're here at the station. Can you give it over to the wall and get spiked and take it all? 50% combo off a float.
Oh, he tried to go for a crouch grab, but Spirogen got a generic, and Daisy was ready to break it. But Spirogen still on the driver's seat, but we're going to put a little bit of pause there because Daisy able to get another signature while standing to counter hit. So many gray health. Teramoto again. Didn't believe, but this time Spirogen activating the heat. Down back two comes in, but it gets connected. Spirogen gets caught pressing, and Daisy is on set point.
It's so long, the activity of that move. We're not getting hit by another of the Wang's Wedding Moon. That's very good. We got to not get hit by another of the Wang's Wedding Moon as well. Spirogen is dangerously close to getting thrown, but Spirogen has got a lot of life lead already after 12 seconds.
He's playing as safe as he could, but every single thing is connecting. Spirogen is making a good comeback in this round. About Daystri on rage, no great health to recover. All permanent, down 4. 35 seconds left to play, and the down 1 to close it. Spirogen is staying alive here, folks.
Down back 2, being able to track all that way is wild work. Spirogen gets the back 1 and gets a throw of his own. Tries for more of them because he's like, you know what? I do think that throws are a great idea. Ooh, dying a martyr as the hands of the fire starter out here with these throws. Couldn't get the extra flow, but we are dashing through, and Daystri is dashing in to grand finals on loser's side. That is 2 sets in a row that they were able to take it over Sparrow Jin. And Sparrow is flying home, and we are flying high on the edge of that set on the wings of a flame. Let's hear it from my boy Sparrow Jin.
What a performance of a loser's final set. Man, what a battle. What a battle. But it ain't over. It's not over. We got one more. We got one more match.
Man, you know, I don't think that I get to see Obscure versus Sparrow very often, and it's because of Daystri. I feel like she's the one that's gatekeeping us from that set, old head to old head. I don't even know if I've got it in my memory banks at all, Obscure versus Sparrow Jin, but looks like I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer for another set. And, you know, Sparrow Jin's actually moving up into the panhandle, so we're going to be seeing a little bit less of him. He's going to actually be bouncing him back a little, but neither here nor there. Winner side grand finals, Obscure. Loser side grand finals, Daystri.
Daystri has to reset this bracket to take the W, in which she has done before. But that was all the way in January. So much has happened in 6 months, 7 months.
I mean, for me, this was a rerun. I've seen this one time and time again. And Daystri recently, in the newer seasons, she's been able to take it. But, you know, back in the old days, it was tough for her to be able to find the smallness. And Obscure's gameplay has changed so much in that time period. Honestly, I cannot overstate. Back in the day, we just knew him for backdashing. People knew him as Infinite Obscure, man. He would always pick Infinite Stage on you. He literally put it on his Twitter. He's like, POV, you beat me in game 1 in a tournament, and you're on Infinite Azure. That's just going to happen. But now, he's just been so more locked in for the aggression.
Oh, hold up real quick. Before we start our grand finals, we got an announcement real quick coming up for our production side. So we'll be waiting that. Ooh, hold on. Where's the announcement? All right, we're coming in.
Guys, it's King Kai. What an awesome Central Florida face-off that we're having today. Thank you guys for coming through, and we couldn't have done it without the community. And honestly, with the amount of competition that we've already got this year, we hope that we can be able to do it next year. So we got a reveal already.
What?
What? August.
Number 2?
Already? Now that you have the date, I expect to see you there. Thank you for coming through once again, and thank you for supporting the community. This is King Kai once again, and I hope to see you at the next one.
That's the man, the myth, the legend, King Kai out here letting us know we're already coming back to Avanti Palms. Just to let you guys know, we are loving this venue out here. There's a swimming pool, there's a cafe, there's lots of room out here. Everybody is situated perfectly, and I can't think of another place that I'd rather be with my man King Kai and the community.
Number 2.
You know I'm coming back. You
Number
know I'm
2.
going to be here.
You know we're gonna be here. Spirit Hell is gonna be here for some Tekken 8 action, of course, with the Florida community. But we're gonna go right into our grand final set. This grand finals is dedicated to King Kai Tuera's Central Florida face-off. We got our potential final match. Let's get it.
We're locking in here into the descent of the subconscious, and already Obscure thinks that he's inside of Daystreet's head, and she's like, nah, I think you're going to go low real early. Let me go get you. And he's like, you know, I just want you to think that you have it. Get up in the air. Thank you very much.
Let's Obscure gets the first opening with the combo.
Yeah, even Alyssa's sidestep not being able to get out of the way of the heapers there. But the hop kick turning the floor purple. 30 seconds remaining. It's anybody's game.
It is indeed anybody's game. Xiao Yu, the Ling, Daystreet able to get a sidestep Cyclone Palms to send Obscure into Gargoyle's Perch. Whoa!
Trying to do the unique get up on me? Raccoon Swing would have hit you on the ground as well. That's tough, and you don't even have to go through the floor.
The jet kick gets denied because Daystreet able to get the great call out. Runs up, immediately ducks right in front of Obscure. Unfortunately, unable to get a launcher, but Obscure, fortunately for him, still in the driver's seat for this round.
Daystreet is not afraid of the chainsaws at all. She was just shimmying towards it, but that's one of those full crouch throws we're counting on. NG Obscure, one of them things you know you're going to see a lot more.
Ooh, we move it. Yo, what in the world? Daystreet able to call out the backflip by Obscure and able to get a combo afterwards. Side switch to another, wall to a different wall, and AOP just blocking the heat burst, and Obscure looking in trouble afterwards. Daystreet is securing 2 quick rounds in this grand final set.
Second time in a row she was able to kill with that wall combo. We talked earlier about how great that wall combo is, and then the sidestep forward counter hit. Daystreet is locked in. I think we're going downstairs this time.
Absolutely, all the way to the wall first.
Never mind. If you can get that wall combo, why go down there?
Oh, no. Oh, doesn't go for the heat dash.
Very interesting. I
Make
would
him
have
look.
expected it. She's using the hypnotist chance to be able to get some more of that heat back and continue her pressure. But Obscure is like, you're not going to get me like that. I'm running the pressure heavy with these chainsaws.
Nice sidestep block as well by Daystreet, denying the options from the chainsaws. But Daystreet doing what does best. Sidestep AOP, able to block the mids from Obscure. And this should be more damage with the Rage Art. I don't know if it will kill though.
Now, yeah, that red bar is pretty large, and usually when you use an environmental, the wall scaling, the combo scaling changes a lot.
Yep.
And we definitely have a final interaction possibility here. Daystreet, Obscure, coming right in with the dolphin dive, using the chainsaws, and of course, the down forward one, keep out. She's so good at knowing exactly when to use that.
And what's even best about that, Vontae could have done wall running too. Guess what? High. Daystreet closes out the range, down forward 1, your high gets denied.
Usually, yeah. It's not true high crash, but it is very evasive, 100%. And she's a very tiny character, so that will happen again. And we are descent into the subconscious once again after the stage select hits random. What are these? Can we see 3 games straight from Daystreet? I think she has the ability.
She has the ability. Do not counter out. Obscure able to get the worm virus in her, but the virus does not spread just yet.
The small stuff, that's just a small poke. Obscure is really waiting on his chainsaw timing. Notices that Daystreet is not becoming perturbed at all. That is not launch punish. We'll get that out of here.
Oh, what a block on the down 4. Just keeping it simple for Daystreet with the wall standing punishes. Down 4 counter hit into a heat smash for NG Obscure, but Daystreet able to dodge it again with the sidestep right AOP, putting back on the pressure after the heat dash. But both of them on Magic Pixel, and Daystreet able to get the first blood by aiming at the Achilles.
She had perfect spacing on that too after the pushback, and just sidestep and had the ability to do whatever they want. Obscure really didn't have anything to do. Down for 1 with a whip. Okay, Obscure going for the dual boot. Doesn't go for the rest of the string though.
Yeah, no clean hit as well. Daystreet able to sidestep out of there, but will not get an opening with the Cyclone Palms.
Oh, almost got it to them. A huge wall standing 2 launcher, but didn't go for it. Oh my god, you about to get dunked on out here. Ugh, going downstairs. Why did he spend it right there, Spirit, do you think?
She doesn't want to give any advantage to the Daystreet at all, especially with what happened in the first game. No room to breathe.
Mikey, I don't want to be on the edge of the stage here. Obscure, though, catching Daystri, trying to wake up. I'm not sure if that's a guaranteed floor break in that situation, but Obscure definitely took advantage of it.
For sure. Just like that, Daystri's health is gone to 50%. Down jabs at her, doesn't want to deal with AOP mix-up, and sidesteps out of the down 4, and Obscure able to get a down 4-2 for himself, and to get the combo afterwards. Unfortunately, the Dolphin Dive will not connect, doesn't get the killing blow.
Gonna continue, he has 1 life left, Daystri, she has nothing left but to go for that high-risk option, the up bag 3, minus 20-something.
Him who chills, him who chills, him who vibes. And Obscure not looking stressed just yet.
Daystri doing great with her sidestep movement, but gets counter hit by the throw once again.
Obscure goes for the offense this time. It's interesting, not letting Daystri choose the momentum shift here.
Again, using those baits. The heat burst catches him right in the 9 frame when he's able to be in jump status, and Daystri has the heat, is going to run for the heat smash, of course, and doesn't get anything amazing off of it, but pressure, and still close to her.
Oh man, another sidestep down forward 2. Obscure wanted to get that uninstalled heat engager to get some health back, but that down forward 2 will make that treat quite true. 10 seconds left to play. Obscure has the upper hand. Tries to go for the heat dash, but off range. Time's dwindling down. Heat meter's dwindling down, but Daystri has the life lead. Warp Virus comes in, fully connects into the guaranteed.
Ooh, the heartbeat disabler into the guaranteed business. That was a while, and you know that only happens if you hit the button. He's absolutely on top of that. He's like, you know what? I feel like I'm in your head right now. Let me show you what my head looks like. It's
empty.
Yeah, like water.
Because he's in a flow state right now.
Yes,
Let's see how many flowing rhythms he can carry on into the 3rd game.
We got to see what Daystri allows him to. What will the moon be waning, or will it become full and in her favor?
Could be blue as well. A little bit of an uncharacteristic there, but NG Obscure with the spring kick. Daystri bringing the storm with the Cyclone Palms. Nicely done to bait the down forward 2. Daystri not overextending just yet.
There's not backdashing happening here. They are right in each other's faces. Oh, armor for armor, the chainsaws whip, and then the heat dash into the storming flower, sending him down with a tornado of souls.
Nicely done to block the ankles. Those chainsaw lows were doing so much mileage in the winner's final, but Daystri is doing a good job protecting them.
Using a lot of the first hits of the strings here, being able to get the standing 3 whiff punish, 14 framer, very nice tool, especially in the spacing that Daystri's in.
No, Obscure started pressing on those strings and continues to press, and Daystri able to expose him, and finding the opening with the Cyclone Palms again, and we're gonna extend the combo with the heat, and all the way to the wall we go, and that is a round. Daystri is looking very confident in game 3. 2 quick rounds.
She's on fire right there, especially with that slam dunk at the end of her combo. You do not want to end up at the wall versus this character. Obscure getting the jab punish into the destruction stance. Quick trim ×1 dashes up to her, and Daystri once again using down 4-1 and making the jabs stop.
Oh, but the chainsaws are back out to play, and Daystri doesn't have much health left. Screwdriver comes in. Now Vontae's on good position, but Daystri able to block the low from the slide. Tries to go with the counter hit grab. Now, this is not where they play simple, but Obscure, I'm going to play simple right back. Power crush right through, it stays alive.
He's got a simple plan. He's able to execute it because of its simplicity. Oh, Obscure trying to bait out something, but the AOP 1-2 being able to evade and continue.
1-2. Oh, nicely done to bait out the power crush as well. Daystri able to get the down forward 2 to the heat dash, and the dislocator sending right through, and Daystri has officially taken the lead in this set. It is 2-1 Daystri side.
That's a tough one to get out of as well. It leaves you in the face up, feet away positioning, and that down 3 is all but guaranteed unless you side roll.
Get ready for the next battle.
Coliseum of Fate once again. We cannot get ourselves a small stage. We saw one earlier.
We had Midnight Siege. That was it. We had Midnight Siege once.
Midnight Siege, and that's medium-sized stage, I would call it. It's on the smaller side, yeah. But yeah, we're just stuck on this big stage, and still Daystri's getting to the wall, and maybe this time she's getting to the wall in a way that she's not looking forward to, though, after Obscure gets his down 3 counter hit to start it off.
Not a good start here by Daystream. Oh, but the return favor. This is the good start. The beginning that she was looking for with the up back 3 whiff punish. They should secure the life lead right now, but drops the combo. No duck on that string as well, but Obscure activates heat for themselves and now has the driver's seat.
Down forward ones, into the extra, run the chainsaws again. He's doing so well with the dash ups afterwards. Daystream is trying to pick her moment, and she's got rage.
Power crush right through, but that was airborne, so it was scaled, but doesn't matter for Obscure as he's able to close out the round.
Great spacing from Obscure right there to be able to close that. Obscure trying to do the down forward one again, and the second hit was catching her. Daystream was one there. Hook, line, and sinker.
2-1. That's interesting. Daystream did not hop kick that time. Hop kick? No. Doesn't even do Magic 4, but Obscure is the one to be present and catches Daystream pressing this time. Able to get the heat dash combo with up forward 1, sending Daystream all the way to the other side of the wall.
And the second hit grounded because Daystream did not tech roll. Daystream has the rage, has the heat, but does she get the ability to use it? I don't think that she will. She gets counter hit by the throw. That's the 3rd time that we've seen that throw so far, Spirit.
And that's another 2 quick rounds for Obscure, dishing the favor right back out of Daystream's playbook.
Using the small buttons, the jabs into the sidestep so that you can mix up your timing. Guaranteed follow-up, kicking you like a soccer mom. Oh, not getting the chainsaws though.
Oh, the hop kick will come on through. You want to talk about soccer moms? This right here is a field goal for Obscure. He's able to dish out more damage. The Peacekeeper comes in. The goalkeeper is not able to keep it out.
No, sir. That is like the 4th time that we saw the down for 1-2. That boom, boom. I don't think that's a down for 1-2. I'm not sure of the button. But that mid heat dash string, that has just been going so far for Obscure. Even if the first hit whiffs, the second hit gets it. Man, that is such a good button for him right now. And could it be anything else other than a Game 5 out here in Central Florida face-off to see where we go? These guys are going to be here forever tonight. I smell a reset, but I don't know if Obscure's got the time like that. I think he's trying to go home.
At this point, Central Florida face-off just became a Coliseum Florida face-off.
Let it be known, we are doing the random stages every time. They're both shaking their heads like, how is this even happening? Obscure using the 4, stepping, not getting the down 4-2, but it's continuing the pressure, trying to stick to Daystream like glue. A hot glue even with this heat.
With this heat and both of them sticking it to each other at range 0. Obscure not giving any room to breathe, keeping it still with the heat dash, and catches her ducking. Obscure back again on the lead.
Sir, the tug of war has been going back and forth. Heavy Daystream with the elbow to stop any of that. Gets a knockdown, but Obscure quickly back on his feet, and again with the down 3 to chase.
The afterburner sidestep, switching positions, and able to catch up Daystream from AOP. There's no counter hit, unfortunately, and no low parry from Obscure out of that high-low string.
Characteristic, but the sidestep forward, the lows are not working. You know that he has the life lead. He's going to run that throw on you. The heat burst did have the spacing to bait, and again he runs that same string, and Obscure is now on tournament point for Central Florida face-off.
That string is giving out so much results, and it might conclude into something even bigger. Cyclone Palm will get the storm weathered away, with NG Obscure able to get a whiff punish, the heat engager punish, and continues to add even more. Cyclone Palms and NG Obscure shows the Florida the real thunder here.
He misses the dunk a la Dennis Rodman. Oh no, not the head going off. That giving you a piece of my mind. And that last piece was I'm going to run up, wait for just a moment, mix the timing, catch you standing still, get the down 4, and NG Obscure is your Central Florida face-off 2024 Tekken 8 champion.
The champ never left. Never left. What a grand final set. How poetic it is for our very first Central Florida face-off. We go into game number 5. That grand finals was for you.
This is the man right here, the man that makes it all happen, King Kai. Emphasis on King, emphasis on Kai.
Vontae, get over
you know
here.
the word Kai means God. That's the guy
Obscure.
right there.
Vontae.
And of course, NG Obscure. We need to have your face up here so we can show them one more time face to face who won this one. How did you know that those mid-mids were going to hit, bro? How did you know?
I just went for it. You just go for it. That's it. Listen,
just do it.
I'm just glad Junior wasn't here.
That's the spirit, bro. Junior, he said, you want this money, you're going to have to come out here next time. Oh, my God. We faced off, and it was a classic Daystreet really looked like she was going to take that reset. I honestly felt that aura, that energy, she was smiling even in this one. Usually she's like, she's got that like, yeah, I'm locked in kind of stuff. But she was feeling herself as well. And I was feeling watching her, especially when she got those spike combos, huge amounts of damage. She was optimizing so well.
It's not even the spike combos, the side switch combos, bro.
Yeah.
When she switches, oh, that was
the realignment
so
with the
cool.
444s.
Oh, that
crazy.
was so cool. But unfortunately, we're not going to see any more of that action because Central Florida face-off, unfortunately, has to go into hibernation till next year. You guys saw the dates. October 30th, 2025. This August 30th, 2020. Thank you. Same spot, same area, and probably the same commentator soon with the same gaming lineups.
Oh, I ain't going to miss it. You ain't going to be able to keep me out of this top 8.
You ain't keeping me out of here either. But unfortunately, we're going to keep ourselves out from the remainder of the stream. We're going to close it out to you guys, and I hope you guys have the fantastic rest of your night. Tony, you got any more final words to say?
I love you all. Thank you for being part of our family. If you watched, if you came over here, you're part of the community. Get with us again. I'd love to see you all again.
Much love, everybody. Time to say goodnight. My name's Joseph Spirit. That's my brother, Foxhound. We are Spirit Hound signing out. Central Florida Face-Off. It's time to get out of here. Have a good night. Peace.
Ow!